I'm gonna switch to my house shoes.
Yeah, she does.
Wait, you switched to your house shoes?
I'm switching to my house shoes.
I don't have house shoes.
I have slippers.
I have shoes and then I have socks.
I've got these slippers that I stole from Joseph.
My slippers are
nice.
downstairs. I'm not gonna go get them.
I wear house shoes because it gets real cold in this house. So
I bear
Yeah.
because I'm a bear.
Who says it gets real cold?
And
And that's not the case at all.
I don't see video for Pikey.
I only see video for me and Clay, and I've reconnected about 4 times now and fixed my rear facing.
Oh, I see everyone.
I see everybody
now. I see Clay now. That's cool. Oh, Scott's going.
I'm
So
reconnecting. There we go. There's everybody.
As long as I see Danielle, I'm fine. Everybody else is.
Yeah, you think she's joking.
No, that's the thing. I know she's not.
Oh, where are we on this map?
Don't worry, I'll give you the good show later.
Yeah.
Wait,
what?
Is the map? Oh, okay, there it is.
And there it is. Oh, now I see the rest of you. I mean, yay, I see the rest of you.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yay!
Oh no.
I don't see
Except for Jeff. I don't see Jeff. Is he not here?
everybody. I don't see you, Pikey, but I see everybody else.
Reconnect.
Your audio, Jeff, is atrocious.
Super quiet.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Because of that. Yeah.
It sounds like you're in one of those underwater bubbles from Sea Lab.
Lab.
Old school reference.
Ooh, I see Jeff. We just watched Sea Lab 2020 last night. They have it on Amazon Prime.
Oh,
A
cool.
couple-
The original cartoon, or the Adult Swim show of 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Okay.
2021. Look at it.
So is that actually based on an old show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It, like reuses footage and just dubs over it to make it fucking absurd.
It's
funny.
it's so good.
I did not know that.
Jeff, it aired about the time we were in high school.
Like the show itself or the remake?
The remake.
Yeah, I know.
The
I've
original
watched the
show's like-
remake.
The original show is from the 60s.
It's like Johnny Quest, only under
I love Johnny
undersea.
Quest.
Oh, there
I
it
did
is.
too.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I
Or
can
you
see
can
everyone.
just swipe the right
He
side
won't
of
help
this.
you here.
There's a menu where you can do it. Like seriously, just. Okay.
Yeah, Johnny
I
Quest was a
realize.
cool ass show.
I realized I was way behind on Archer, so I've been
Oh,
watching
is there a
that.
new season out? I haven't seen the new season.
There's season 9, but it's not on like Hulu or anything yet. I just finished I finally went and watched season 8, that Dreamland season.
I've not
I only
seen that
saw
yet.
Vice. I haven't seen anything after Vice.
Yeah, that's about where
Dreamland
I'm
is-
at too, Sean.
Dreamland is better than Vice.
Vice was
Oh,
really
okay.
fucking good.
Yeah, Vice is pretty good.
Netflix is all but dead to me for taking that shit off. I'm like, come on.
Is it not on Netflix anymore?
Not
Not
cool, bro.
anymore.
There's
Not.
a lot of stuff that they took off.
They pulled all the Adult Swim. They pulled. I mean, oh, I was pissed.
That
Most of
they're
it you can
they're
find on
starting to
Hulu.
release some streaming service then, right? Because like, I want to watch Young Justice, but it's on DC Universe, and I'm not paying for that.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that. Nope.
Well, I know that they're pulling a lot of stuff from Netflix that's like Disney related
Oh yeah, because
stuff.
the Marvel ones.
Like-
Yeah, because
Yeah, they did
Disney
that split.
launched their own.
I would say Disney's launching their own, so they're pulling all the Star Wars stuff and
Welcome to
that's
second
weird.
generation. Welcome to second generation cable.
Yay!
Paying for Netflix.
You know what? Netflix had a good monopoly going for a while.
Mhm.
yeah.
I keep them around because I watch a lot of stand-up specials, and there are tons of them on Netflix.
Well, that and like Clay and I got in when they first started it. Like, I don't know what anybody else pays, but mine still only bills me for $7.99 a month.
Yeah, that's all I pay.
Yeah.
It's one screen standard def, but I pay $8 a month.
Oh, I pay for HD, and I have to have 2 screens because my kid watches.
Fair enough. I only watch Netflix on my iPad when I'm going to bed.
I only
think
watch
Clay and
watch
Pikey have
Netflix on my
disconnected
phone.
From video and audio. Am I correct?
What's that?
What?
Pikey and Clay
Clay
just
disconnected.
disappeared.
Did they disappear from sound too?
Hey Jeff, your audio is noticeably worse than last time.
Well, that could. How much worse? Like, can you understand what I'm saying?
I can understand what you're saying, but it sounds like you're talking through a phone from 20 years ago.
Is your camera picking it up instead of your headset? Or are you talking through Roll20?
I don't know. I had to wipe my computer, so it's entirely possible that the drivers for this headset are not installed.
I had to wipe my computer too.
Let's see.
Oh, if you ever go, I know you like to Goodwill shop. If you ever see one of these, Jeff, get one. It's real good.
I don't know what that is.
The condenser mic that's USB. If you see one, you should get it. It's hopefully delivering the best quality of my voice.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, it is.
Say something.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, that's a little better.
A little or a lot?
A little, just a little.
So it's still
louder than it was, but it's like weirdly muffly, mushy.
How about now?
sound.
Hello?
Hello.
It's a little better.
Oh, I need, yeah. Dead.
But yeah, I know what that is. If I ever see one, I'll grab it.
It does sound really good, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pretty much my entire Christmas.
I still have not fixed my sound on my computer, so I'm using my phone.
Wow, it's really good
There you
sounding
go.
on your phone.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You have your headphones plugged into your phone?
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's the way to do it.
Why did I pay for this damn microphone when I could just be using a phone?
Yeah, no, seriously, you could get like an old iPhone and just like force close everything and only run Discord. And just...
My Nexus.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just using a Bluetooth headset.
Well, yours sounds good too.
I'm using how to show them off. AirPods.
Oh, that's cool. You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they only work with iPhone or do they work with Android?
They're Bluetooth. I only have Apple products that support Bluetooth.
Okay, do they work on your computer?
I have not tried because my computer's not Bluetooth enabled.
I do think your other headphones gave better sound.
They do, but I don't want to wear those headsets for 3 hours because my ears are always basically hurting and they just feel ruined by the end of the night.
We talk too much.
See, I can't do I
What's
can't
that?
do earpod thingies because like,
these are very ergonomic.
I have tried every different type and I like
regular the old style ear pods, the Apple ones, those hurt my ears after a while too. But these have been pretty great.
Or I went to the store.
Okay.
Yeah, they've figured out how to get the shape of those down because I used to have the same problem too. Even like 30 minutes with a pair of the original iPhone earbuds in would make my what is that called? Tragus?
Like raccoon eyes.
Is that what that is?
See, I can't even get them to stay in my ears. Like I have very small ears.
Yeah. Well, if you haven't tried any of the newer gen ones, give them a try because, like I said, I feel your pain, but the new ones I can run with them in and stuff, and they don't fall out, don't hurt. Like I had them in for an hour and a half last night and nothing.
It's almost
for running. I want to get those ones that they like.
Yeah,
they don't actually go in your ear; they press onto like your jawbone, and it sends a sound through there, so you can still hear all the noises around you. But it comes through your bones.
Interesting.
Oh, the aftershocks?
Yeah.
Those are really cool, but they're like $120.
Do they use a battery?
They're chargeable.
Ones. They also have the auxiliary ones that don't
I hate this. Every time I log in, I can't even find the dungeon.
Spend $120 on a pair of earbuds that'll break.
Like if I'm gonna get fancy ear
it's
things anyway.
Yeah, Pikey, zoom all the way out and then you can see it, and then just bounce over to it.
Like more work than just remembering where you were.
This must be a very large map.
It is.
Can anyone see me?
I can see.
Well,
I can't see.
I can
Jeff.
see everyone but Sean.
I can see.
Oh yeah, Sean just died for me.
I'm back.
I can see everyone.
Everyone.
I reset now. Everyone is.
Okay, for some reason, it won't let. It keeps putting people's faces on top of Sean.
That's pretty neat.
People's faces above me.
Sean's a shapeshifter. Get him.
Oh Jesus, he's a doppelganger.
Goddamn doppelganger. We were warned about this.
I mean, I tried to foreshadow it.
You're not the DM anymore. Also, it took me until the last game to realize that you can make the little chat bar on the right side disappear.
Oh yeah. I like to leave it open.
Well, sometimes it just all gets a little crowded if I've got like my character sheet up and.
Well, sometimes y'all do and play. We'll play in chat.
That too.
So I like to catch that on the recording. Like,
Ruin that with color.
The first time I noticed y'all doing that, I had removed that from the recording. I'm like, fuck.
That's just lying to people.
Okay, so none of y'all use push to talk, right?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't think so. And me and Joseph got in this big, not an argument, but like a heated conversation
Drunken
over whether or not.
brawl.
We weren't drunk yet.
It was.
Yeah.
But about like he's like use push to talk like a civilized person. I'm like, it's a tabletop role playing game. You don't use push to talk. He's like, I bet everyone else is using push to talk.
But they aren't, bitch.
He's
Right?
wrong.
He's very wrong.
You need to tell him that I called him a bitch.
Oh, I will.
He needs to know.
He will be punished.
He still randomly goes, "You're gonna leave me for Pikey."
Yeah, well, unless that motherfucker makes me a Sunny D, he's goddamn rhino.
And it ends up in your mouth, not on your head.
Yeah. Okay, with the glass coming down on top of it, insult to injury. That was just rude. It was like a full 3 seconds later. It's like, did somebody kick it?
It's close
That's
to
so
8 o'clock, guys. Maybe we should play
Let's
this game.
do this.
Yeah.
I've only been recording nonsense for half an hour now.
All right.
That sounds like a lot of you problem.
I mean, it's just going to make the YouTubers not interested in us even more.
Or you can just,
we don't have any followers.
We do
cut
not.
it out.
Gilstrap said he saw a thumbnail on my
Oh.
page because he subscribes.
He's still alive.
Okay, so legit, this is all my notes from the last session.
Oh
From
Jesus!
the last session? How many pages is that? You gonna write a book?
Maybe. I think I have.
Yeah, she is.
You should turn it into a novel.
It's happening
What is
in
that?
real time.
What's the November write a book thing? Ella November?
Like NaNoWriMo
NaNoWriMo.
or something.
Yeah, you should write a book about us. I'll advertise it on our YouTube.
Nice.
No one.
That no one will ever see.
Oh,
It's-
you know what problem we have? We're not
Interesting.
ending all of our videos with smash that subscribe button and
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's obviously the problem.
Actually, I actually
You start the
see the
recording.
number of
Hey,
views.
it's the indie room.
I get to see the number of views for the channel. It's just me.
I will
I
say
wish-
this book is going to be very heavy into Dragon Man dick. Like there's a lot of Dragon
Yeah,
dick in
it's
this.
It's gonna have some Rule 34 in it for sure.
hey, you can get it sponsored by Bad Dragon. Like sell it on
You
their
do.
website.
You know what? Whatever that was, Twilight was what some fucking erotic fan fiction thing that went on to make millions. It'll be
Wasn't it-
totally fine.
Isn't that 50 Shades?
Yes, or something like that. Yeah, it's really bad.
Was Twilight was that not fan fiction?
One of those was the chicken or the egg, and I
Like it
forget.
was.
It really was.
I think it was fan fiction or 50 Shades. That was like a fanfic of.
No.
Yeah, no, that's right.
50
No,
Shades
he's
was
right.
written by a chick that does like Game of Thrones fan fictions or something.
Oh, okay.
Like the author, before she did 50 Shades of Grey, it's not actually a fan fiction of anything specifically, but she did write fan fictions on like prominent forums for some bullshit.
See, I had always heard that 50 Shades was started as a Twilight fanfic, and then it just turned into, terrible BDSM.
That's
Possible, I suppose. I'm not an expert. I haven't even read. I mean, I read like the first Snow. Her name was Snow Queen's Ice Dragon.
I don't really use it anyway.
The Twilight fan fiction Master of the Universe was the basis for the 50 Shades trilogy. You were right. I was wrong.
Boom.
All right.
Bam,
That's some
bam.
trivia.
Now that we've got that settled.
Yes.
Warning,
Let's
I'm
get
already
a-
halfway through my slush puppy.
All right, I got halfway through beer 1.
This is alcohol and weed.
Let's get a move on. Someone want to regale us on what happened last session?
Last time on.
Pikey?
What? Are we doing that? I thought we
No.
heavily decided that it was.
No, you don't have to do that. So last time on Dragon Ball Z,
Excellent.
Yes.
you guys were working your way towards the temple. You fell into a hole. You figured your way out through the puzzle in the first room that you were in. You talked to the newly discovered Alejandro,
That name.
and you have you worked your way through a secret passage to find yourself into a room with a mermaid that you have just killed, and you have scared off her giant lightning eel friend.
Let's go hunt down the lightning eel.
Yeah, let's dive in.
I don't really want to dive into water to fight a lightning eel.
I'm hungry.
You might not have
There's
to.
people
I might
weird
have a
thing
spell for
about
that.
that.
I second grab.
I
Not
don't have
grab.
a spell for that. Never mind.
I miss grab.
Poor Grep. Maybe
Yeah,
Grep's at the bottom.
He might be.
Grip didn't hate me.
Right?
I don't hate you.
Well, you don't, but
I love everyone.
All right, so there's an eel swimming around in the pool of water in front of you.
Oh, it is swimming.
No, there's a pissed off eel swimming
It's
around.
a very pissed off eel,
This very lovely water nymph.
and it is it's about 10 feet deep, so he's around in there, kind of frothing around.
Let's back away from the coast and lob arrows at it.
Seeing as you don't even know where it is
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's only 10 feet deep, can we see the eel? Can we do an investigation or a perception check to see if we can see the eel swimming?
You really want to get that close to the water to peer through?
Well,
I'm gonna lose you again.
Why did
it's about 20 feet across and about 10 feet deep. So,
Well,
I mean, if you want to do an investigation check to see if you can see where it is, I don't see why that would be a problem.
Is that the one we got the prize from the first one?
16. I totally see it.
Hmm.
Too good at investigating.
At a 9, you see the water moving around, but you can't really see where it is.
Okay.
That means it's extra fast. It's like Sonic in the. I don't think we should underestimate its speed.
I wonder if the water is electrified from the electric eel.
weren't you just in there?
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't get shocked, so I guess it's not.
Maybe it wasn't turned on.
Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't agitated.
I feel
Well,
like it's
if you don't-
agitated now.
If you don't want to,
Just didn't investigate.
if you don't want to attack if you don't want to do anything with the eel, you've still got the doors to your east and west, as well as the doorway to the south.
I feel
We have a
like
door to
it's-
the west. Oh,
Can
sorry.
we get the compass again?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like if we go south, that's kind of maybe.
So
But I'd really like to see Alejandro again.
basically, north is to your left.
Okay.
Left or desk.
I mean, you could go talk to Alejandro again. I don't know how much more information you could glean out of him.
I just don't feel like he's that smart.
He's definitely not.
Either he is or he isn't, and both of those are terrifying.
I want to turn him into a mount.
Oh, yeah. You have awful ideas. You don't get to speak anymore.
I'm gonna keep talking.
I feel like he's probably pretty magical considering he's a giant crawdad. And his ichor would make a very good new baby mimic.
No.
Oh, sweet baby juice. No.
Like his,
No.
like I could take his stomach
No.
pouch or flap
No.
and like sew it up and put the ichor
No.
inside.
You want to broadcast this to the characters?
I'm just kind of talking to myself. I'm standing over here in the corner.
So the Dragon Man is mumbling to himself about eating.
In the corner.
In the corner. And then he's going to come to us with an idea. I'm sure we're going to accept that.
Now,
He's in the corner going, crawdads.
as Silmore noted last time, as the eel sunk back below the surface of the water, off to the eastern side of the room, like southeastern side of the room, there appears to be a ledge that is slightly covered by the water by about a foot or two, but it looks like that you can go through the eastern door if you work your way along the wall on the southeastern side.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
There was
I feel
also
like we tried
another
doing
door to the north.
There was.
Going north, rather.
A door to the north?
Well, if we went down
No,
the
at the
western path.
west end of the hallway, there's a door which opens northwards.
Oh, you mean if we went
Back down
west
the
and-
hallway?
Yeah.
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 Let's
Southwest.
do that.
See, I'm kind of curious about this little walkway over here
Isn't that where we came in? I know.
We
I'm
should
I'm
split
with
the party.
to the east side. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's
Yeah.
Yeah, let's split up, gang.
Let's search for clues.
Well, I just have a feeling that because I wrote down the walkway the last time we did that I made note of it. It seemed like the way it was being described was not something that was just supposed to be there to be missed. So,
I'm not
Seems
keen to
important.
Get in the water, even if it's only 2 feet of it.
Maybe we should do like a Walking Dead kind of thing and take the Nereid body and smear the blood all over us so we
already
can
threw it
walk.
into the water.
Oh, damn.
Huh.
Y'all wouldn't let
you
me.
I am
really
willing
wanted
to
be all
get-
up in that myriad.
I'm willing to guinea pig myself and walk along the little ledgeway here.
I will absolutely guinea pig my. That's party.
I think we should do it. Let's
If
take
you'd like
the
to-
All right. Well, since you're moving through,
eastern path.
since you're moving through basically rough terrain, it's about 2
Yeah.
feet of water. So you know, every 5 feet, or, you know, every square you move is going to take twice as long to move through, basically.
Okay, so we're taking a lot of
So it'll
turns
take us,
walking.
like, a minute to get across.
Yeah.
Mm.
And remember, you've got an angry eel somewhere in that water.
Yep.
Hold on a second. I'm not actually walking. I'm just counting. See, I can get to the door within my time.
1 turn.
Oh, wait, it's twice as long. So that'd be 10, 20, 30. I can almost get there. I have
30,
35,
yeah, right
so
there.
between here and here.
What if I
And
threw
just be
you?
careful about the eel.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Try and walk carefully.
All right. Go ahead and stop there. And give me a...
30 saving throw.
Give me an athletics roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat
Oh, no.
20. All right. As you start moving your way along the southeastern wall, you notice that the eel is swimming very close to the ledge, like it is aware to your presence. And as you're working your way across, the tail of the eel slaps up onto the ledge, and as you see it come down, you deftly dodge to the east.
Watch out.
In front of the door now.
Yes, she's in front of the door now. But the eel is aware of your
If
presence.
You could open it. My character yelled.
And has tried to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You open the door.
Okay, so in this situation, do you want me to roll for initiative since he's trying to attack me, or can I just continue doing things?
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
All of us?
Yes, because the eel attacked, but he is only aware of one of you.
We have a surprise round on the rest of us?
Me and Jeff are just balling.
Oh yeah, look at that 3.
Well then.
And somehow I managed to be third.
All right, so I guess in that case we'll start at the top of the turn order, and we'll go starting with Smoking here.
Okay, so how far away is he from me right now? Can I see him?
Where is his token? Let me find his token. He's about right there.
What the?
I really need.
Go pee pee, buddy.
We didn't short rest or anything.
Here. Pete.
Not great.
It's fine.
All right, D. So, what is your action?
So he's that far away from me?
He's that far away from you. Yes, he's aware of you working your way along the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna use a free action to yell out to the party. Do you see him?
I don't see him.
So no one else sees him.
I mean, I see him now.
How do we know if we can see him?
Can we
Yeah,
see
do
him,
we?
Scott?
Well, you guys are about 20 feet away from where D is. So you can kind of see the eel is kind of working his way across the surface of the water around where D is, and where he smacked his tail on the ledge. So you can kind of see a general area of where he's in, but D can very clearly see that he is right there, and he knows that she is right there.
He's right beside you.
Well, I can see him.
Why'd you ask?
So what will you take as your action? Will you attack the eel, or will you maybe try to get your way through the door?
Let's try and get my way through the door on this first round.
Okay.
So what can I tell about the door?
The door is shut and it has keyholes. That's all you can tell.
Okay, just from looking at it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna shoot the eel.
You're gonna shoot the eel. Okay.
Here.
What?
Schmementine.
Schmementine. All right. As the eel stews around the water in front of you, you decide to attack the eel. Are you attacking with? As you knock your longbow and fire your arrow, it pierces the eel's hide for 5 whole damage. All right, that
And
is.
then I get a second attack unless you're counting me looking at the door as an action.
No, it's pretty obvious that it's just a door. Hey, look, it's a door. It's got a big old keyhole on it.
Okay, I just want to double check before I shot again. All right, shooting.
Oh, all right. As the eel recoils from the first shot, you pump another longbow arrow into it for an additional 10 damage. The eel starts flailing. The water starts washing up onto the shore as the eel is taken aback by the damage. Let me track.
I don't think that eel liked that too much.
Probably not.
All right.
Shot twice with the bow? No, I'm good.
All right. Let me put this little one to bed real quick while y'all
Sure.
take your stuff.
What? Bye, bud.
Wait, you're
All right. It is the eel's turn.
Is it? Pikey's got a higher initiative.
Does she? Oh, you're right. She totally does. All right, Pikey, you are up.
I would like to cast suggestion on the eel.
Okay.
If I can find it. Let's see. It says creature, so I think it should work. But...
Well, the
Right.
eel is a creature. You can see in here.
See and hear and understand you.
I don't know if he can understand us or not. But that's my question.
He understood the mermaid.
Yeah, that's why I was curious.
The mermaid, though, was speaking another language.
Oh, so I can't understand his language and he can't understand me? Or is it... Can he understand common? Because if he can understand me.
I don't think we would know that.
It's just a basic eel, just a big basic eel, so he probably wouldn't be able to understand you.
Okay, fair enough. That's why we have these questions. Oh, and I'm 30 feet away. I really don't want to get closer to him.
Why not?
Jump in the water.
Yeah,
Scares
he
me.
wants an underwater hug.
Need to find out if he really is alive.
Then instead, let's use this.
Oh, okay, that one again. Okay.
Yeah.
If you feel a creature with some illusionary creature. Is this an This is an automatic?
If I drop it within 5 feet of him, which I will do, then yeah, he'll
Okay.
automatically take the damage.
Okay.
Oh man, what are you gonna do with this eel?
I'm gonna make him see the Nereid reappear and scold him, take off her shoe, and hit him with it. Just
Excellent.
shoot like a Puerto Rican, yeah.
Roll up the newspaper and start
Yeah,
flopping him on
no.
the face.
What is your intelligence saving throw?
It's her spell DC, which is
Sorry.
14.
15, yeah,
Yeah, 15.
versus the eel's saving throw.
Yeah. Two,
Oops.
6, 7, this one.
All right, so describe to me what you're going to do.
Oh, so I'm going to cast a barrier in front of the eel that appears as the Nereid, shooing him away with her giant-heeled shoe.
The mermaid shoe who doesn't have feet.
Yes, exactly. She just pulls a shoe from behind her back, and she's just shooing him away because that's what he responds to.
So you cast an illusion of the Nereid at the
Yes.
base of the eel, scolding the eel.
Yes.
All right. Well, after taking the 2 attacks from Smokeen, the eel turns around to his west side and sees the Nereid at his basically tail, scolding him for disrupting the party that was moving through. He thrashes about angrily because he was attacked, but as she waves her hands about, he just kind of dives below the water very angrily. And
Is he pouting?
He's pouting. He sloshes the water. He sloshes the water about the room. He seems very upset, but he goes back underwater.
Says, bitch, please. Fine.
Are we still in combat?
Fine.
Are we still in
Fine.
combat?
Combat ends.
Sweet.
Nice job.
Yay.
That's
Devilish
that's
trickster.
2 times that you have tricked the eel with the same trick.
With the same trick. It seems to work. I only have one more of these trick assholes, so let's get through this.
Are you sure he's a lightning eel and not a gullible eel?
So what's up with this door, D?
Yeah, go look at the door, D.
Your
I mean, smoking.
your party bard somehow managed to trick the eel back into the water again.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Dumbass eel.
Okay. Well,
I
I'm
can
gonna go.
I can use one of my cantrips to yell this message to her.
I think you can hear her.
We can hear each other.
Right?
Okay, well, I will go inspect the door.
All right, give me an investigation roll. 11. It is a closed door, and you see a keyhole in each door.
Okay. Do we have any keys?
I pull
What
the
shape is
pyramid
the
thing out of my
keyhole?
bag. Is that a key?
I'm pretty sure we have something.
Yeah, what shape is the keyhole?
The keyhole
wait.
is key-shaped.
It's not pyramid shaped.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that.
Don't I have the key from the beginning?
Silmorn, question.
I'm trying to
Can you
read that.
create a phantasmal key? I remember we tried to make, or you wouldn't make a shovel for me.
Puzzle.
I did make a shovel.
No, we
You wouldn't
gotta.
make a shovel.
Kinda need.
Don't I still have the key from the very first place we were at?
Yeah, I swear we do.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying.
what I've been trying to say, but
Sorry, you haven't been coming through. It kind of breaks off when you try and talk.
yeah.
We're a bunch of assholes. We just talk over you. I'm
that's,
sorry.
That's me, basically. Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
Well, then I will try the key that we used for the first door.
Okay. As you put the key towards the keyhole, the key only half fits, but as you push the keyhole, the door just slightly swings open.
Oh,
didn't lock the door.
The door was not locked.
Because of my superior vision, I can see this fully, and I'm gonna tell her to go ahead and spit on it and push harder. It'll fit.
I'm
All
going
right.
to do the elf equivalent of flipping him off and
Look at you.
push the door open.
I like to think that you cop knock it open. I mean, in my heart.
The door has opened, and you can see into the hallway.
Nice. Is it a nice hallway? D?
It's a little
Yeah.
moist.
It is difficult terrain.
Just start moving along.
Are you
Very
abandoning
damp.
the party?
I'll have a look and then come back and tell you.
Dragon
Yeah,
Man is
just-
shimmying a little.
Yeah, Armin wants to shimmy along as well. He doesn't like the party splitting up.
Armin, stop there.
Right here?
God.
Where do you want me to stop? Right there?
Right there.
Oh, the eel's gonna attack me.
Armin, give me an athletics check.
I'm good at
Armin thinks he's good at everything.
Armin, you were trying to move too fast through the difficult terrain, and you tripped and soaked yourself completely.
Oh,
I shake myself off, and can I cast? If I got a spell.
Oh my god, please. Oh, sweet. No.
I've got nothing.
Please tell me you learned magic missile. Take back the wetness.
I thought I had like some flame thing. Dry me up real quick.
I use hair dryer.
I could light my torch and be like waving it around, blowing on it.
So everybody else is moving themselves along the southeastern path.
Yes.
Oh, is that what we're okay? I guess this is oh,
Tila, stop there and give me an athletics check.
athletics. Tila. Nothing cool.
Very top.
5.
Ooh.
Since you're very short and moving through 2-foot water, it is too much for you, and you fall to your knees and start to float off the side of the ledge.
Quick, somebody grab her.
I've already in the door. Who is close by to grab her?
Well, you are already inside, Jeff, so you can't be back there.
Well, I thought I would give you a chance to let me roll a athletics check too.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as she starts to float, I'm gonna grab her, or try to grab her at any rate.
Okay, give me what would be a good roll for that?
Sleight of hand.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
Are you fucking
Oh no!
I guess you fell in too.
Oh my god, please tell me he fell in the water too.
As Silmorn quickly tries to reach out and grab Tila, he falls over the ledge into the water. Both of them treading water next to the ledge on the southeastern side. They start treading water. Give me a perception check.
Who's giving you the perception?
You give it to me, Silmorn. A 15. You notice a serpentile creature is kind of swimming down about 10 feet below you. It's aware of your presence.
Is it just below me, or is it like below and to the side? Is it where the token is?
Yeah, we'll say it's where the token is.
Okay.
It has not done anything, but it is aware of your presence.
So if nothing proves that, the rolls are against us in this game, double one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's really bad. I've never seen the red before.
So
I mean, the odds of that even happening are like really low.
Very low.
Yeah.
So I'm in this hallway with the door swung open, so I see all this take place, right?
Correct. You and Numagaras have seen everything that has just happened. To where Smokina's up ahead around the corner, she didn't see shit.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything to Smokey. I'm going to grab my rope out of my bag, and I'm going to throw it in to Silmorn.
While holding one end?
While holding one end.
Okay. You just toss the rope in.
Actually, here's
quick,
what
throw the
I'm going to
shore.
tie one of the ends of the rope around my waist, and then I'm going to throw the other end towards him.
Oh, so no going back from this.
Yes. I'm either going in the water with him, or he's coming out. So, what do you want me to do?
So you have Silmorn and Tila treading around in the water just off the side of the path.
Right. And I've tied a rope around my waist, and I'm throwing the rope to Clay.
Are we gonna get to roll again to crawl out?
Okay. Give me an athletics roll. 22. With an expert hand, you throw the rope to Silmorn, who
also has to roll
due to such a good throw of the rope, he catches it without hesitation.
Climb back up, you damn fool!
I'm going to pass like more of the rope back to Tila.
Okay. Catch it.
I think we're close enough. I can hand it to you.
Close enough. You're close enough. It's handed off. No roll needed.
All
right, and then I'm going to start pulling myself back up the rope towards.
All right, give me a roll to get yourself back up onto the ledge.
What would you like? Athletics?
Yeah, give me an athletics.
Oh shit! I almost said 0. I should have said damn. I started to say that.
Oh my god!
To be fair, does he have
as you attempt to climb back onto the ledge, your foot slips and you go tumbling backwards, knocking you and Tila off of the rope back into the water.
both of your wrists break.
Simultaneously.
Such a loud commotion causes the lightning eel to move around a bit, like he's ready to wind up for a strike.
Is the Phantasmal Force still there?
Should be.
Let's see,
Unless
how
you
long
have
was
to
it?
concentrate.
How long was this?
Concentration.
Concentration up to a minute. It's been more than a minute at this point.
Yeah.
Because I imagine she can't concentrate while she's being like thrashed into
That's
the water
true.
by.
So you're
Well-
right back to where you were before Armin threw you the rope.
Nice.
I'm gonna yell out to Smokey, we got a problem.
I was like, now I'll yell to her.
Now. Okay.
I'm almost scared to do anything. I'm kind of just like sitting here, like looking at all this, like what the fuck?
Life on a fucking wonderland.
Just gonna back away slowly.
He's like, I don't see shit.
Can I tie my
Did
rope
your
to the
character
door?
get drunk and high too?
Hey Scott, can I tie my rope to the door?
Drop shit twice.
Yeah, there's a door handle you can tie it to.
Okay, I'm gonna pull in my rope, tie it to the door. And obviously these fools can't swim. I'm gonna jump in and pull them out by hand.
Oh god, Sean, what armor are you wearing?
You're gonna jump into 10 feet of water wearing armor?
Hold on, let me rethink that. No, Armin wouldn't rethink that. He's going in.
Oh
All right.
I'm tied to the door.
no.
Hopefully
This is where the party dies. This is the party wipe right here.
They drowned themselves.
So,
Armin sinks to the
so
bottom.
Armin is going to do everything he can, every chance he can, to try to save party members. And even if it means putting himself in harm's way.
Even
Okay.
that means the stupidest way not to help them.
Okay.
And I'm
All
wearing
right.
heavy armor. So
You're wearing heavy armor. Okay.
oh, chainmail. Chainmail, is that heavy? That's gotta be heavy.
That's,
No, that's
yeah.
Raise your hand if you've swum in chainmail.
So as Armin runs to jump into the water,
yeah.
does Armin yell anything as he jumps into the water?
He yells, I'm coming.
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help.
I can swim.
Did you hold the rope?
I tied the rope to the door.
Is it still tied to
Armin-
you?
Yes, it's still
Armin
tied to me.
jumps.
Okay.
Armin ties the rope to the door handle, turns around, yells, "I'm coming!" and jumps into the water and immediately sinks to the bottom. Armin, give me a perception roll.
Excellent.
For that eel you just landed on.
Where is perception?
You're wearing half plate. Okay.
What were you gonna do?
Save them. Perception 15. Ooh.
15.
That is
As you sink to the bottom of the 10-foot pit of water, you see the eel furiously swimming around. But
pressure.
you see several gold statuettes littered around the basin of the pool.
So I'm gonna yell out, but I'm underwater, so it's only gonna be bubbles. That I found the keys.
So you're gonna use your oxygen.
Of course I
Oh my god.
All right.
Are we in combat? Do I just roll initiative?
You're
You
in
sur-
combat with something.
You surprised the eel. I'll say that.
Okay.
Okay,
Does that mean
I'm
gonna
gonna
surprise
yell
him?
I'm gonna yell to Numi to help me pull him back up.
I'm almost scared to get on the ledge now because everyone else is just falling straight in.
Armin didn't fall in.
We are like only two for
I'm going to very carefully, even though all this crazy shit's going on, walk out onto the ledge.
All right, you're walking out onto the ledge as you see Armin just sinking to the bottom during his
I'm ta-
perception roll and all of that stuff.
I'm taking my time with this, so I know that means I'm slower than usual.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to grab the rope and start trying to pull Armin up as best as I can.
Okay, give me a strength roll.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Yeah, this is not.
Ooh.
All right, well, due to the natural properties of water, he seems lighter than he would normally be. So you start slowly pulling him up.
Do I have a chance to grab one of these statuettes before I'm out of range?
I didn't tell you where they were, so no.
But I know where they are, right?
You see several scattered throughout the basin.
Oh, okay. Nothing within range then.
Nothing within range. You see gold glinting off in the distance, just in your general view.
Okay.
So Numagares, what is your action?
Were we successful in extracting our cleric from the water?
Smokeen has started pulling him up. He's about halfway up now.
Okay, I'm going to grab Tila and pull her up out of the water.
Okay.
Probably
Give me a strength
more
check.
useful than I am.
22.
Sorry.
You expertly reach out with one hand and you just grab her by the shoulder and just lift her out of the water and drop her on the ledge.
We'll be straight through the doors. Sorry.
So she is now just up on the ledge here.
Thanks,
Okay.
Dan.
Silmorn is next, as soon as it's appropriate.
Okay. Do I need to strength check for the other half of?
Strength check me again for Armin. 13. Oh, look at that. He breaks the surface of the water, but you are not strong enough to pull him over the ledge. So Armin, give me a acrobatics check. 9. You fumble a little bit and you kind of slip back into the water, but you eventually pull yourself over the ledge into the doorway.
Oh wait, that was an athletics check. You need to do an acrobatics.
Acrobatics, yes.
Oh, you wanted acrobatics?
Yes, I said athletics. I meant acrobatics. Same thing. Don't worry about it. It all happened.
It all happened.
Okay.
If I had rolled acrobatics on that roll,
Don't worry about it.
would have been
All right.
would have been a 4.
Good.
All
That
right.
was, that was a screw up on my part, so no worries.
I'm gonna grab Silmore next.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Up you
17.
go.
Up you go. You reach down into the water and pull Silmorn out of the water like a newborn baby and just set him down next to you.
Aw.
Good job, team.
Thanks.
That was excellently.
And as you're doing that, you see the giant lightning eel froth around in the water in front of you and just kind of stewing right in front of you, just waiting for something to happen.
Hey,
Nobody
guys,
else fall in.
there's treasure in that water.
I say, Jesus Christ, you guys, you can't walk in a foot of water.
2 feet.
That's half of me.
No.
It was slippery.
Hey, I made it.
Yeah, and then you chose to dive in.
There's treasure under there. We need to go
You
back.
could have just waited till my next turn. Maybe I'm a good swimmer. I would have gotten out on my own and not caused this stuff.
I didn't know that. I saw you in danger, so I jumped.
And
It
change.
had to be saved.
Every scenario is a perilous scenario with our group.
Right?
That is fact.
We almost player wiped on a ledge. Of like 10 feet of water. But we're not out yet. So let's slowly, carefully quarter time this to get through that damn door.
No, there's treasure in that water.
Oh, fuck me.
And how do you expect us to get it?
Okay, I need to take off my armor and then go swim.
So you're gonna go swimming with the electric eel that is still out there.
Maybe that's
That
not a
is
great
pissed
idea,
off and squirming.
but there might be something in the water.
I thought you said you'd do anything to protect party members.
Yeah.
This is directly hurting us.
Does you know that mage hand thing you did to grab the sword? Can you send it down in the water to fondle the ground for gold? Because I saw gold.
Is your mage hand a cantrip or is it a slot spell?
I
It's a
believe it's
cantrip.
cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the thing: is you're not quite sure where the treasure is.
I didn't see it.
I barely saw it, but it's there.
So I mean, I don't know if I can't exactly see.
I point at the water. It's in there.
It's in there. But I mean, it can go down to 30 feet and anything that's 10 pounds.
Okay. Well, do you wanna try anything?
All right. If it'll shut him up, yes.
Treasure.
Okay.
Let's swirl the hand in and see what happens.
Sure. All right. Just roll me a d20. Just a plain d20.
Like a crane game.
Wow. Why is that in caps?
11. Okay.
Just barely enough now. Right? You're like right in the middle there.
You command your mage hand. Your mage hand sinks into the water. Tell me where your mage hand is going.
It is going to right wherever Armin pointed.
Point to me on the map.
Like
over
that?
there.
Like that.
Yeah. So
here's
mark an X on the map.
there. I don't know.
Right here?
Sure.
Okay. All right. You reach the mage hand down into the water, and Pikey feels a resonance as the mage hand grabs onto something.
Is it the eel?
The eel. Good.
And as it comes back up, the mage hand is holding a bottle
Dun, dun, dun.
Of whiskey.
and as the mage hand comes back to Tila, it's very, very apparent that this is a potion of clairvoyance.
What?
There's an eyeball in that juice.
Yum!
Ooh, that's cool. I like that.
All right.
So the party bard has acquired a potion of clairvoyance.
Wait, was it a yellow potion? Right, I already closed it. I was told there was glints of gold.
There were glints of gold.
Okay. That's not the
Oh my
treasure.
God. Is it Goldschlagers?
Need to do something about this eel, or we're going to be playing the crane game for like a long time.
We do need.
You want
Eel
to
must
jump
die.
if I can kill it then? I mean, what do you want to do?
The eel must die.
As everybody sits there deliberating on the ledge, a tail rises out of the water and slaps vertically. So
Okay.
I need Silmorn and Armin to give me an athletics roll. Or an acrobatics.
About to go back in the water.
Yeah.
I'm still
Come
tied.
on,
I'm still tied to the
go on.
doorknob.
As the tail comes up out of the water, both
Mhm.
Armin and Silmorn notice the tail as it makes a northern to southern pass. Silmorn dodges back, and Armin ducks below the blow of the tail, missing completely. Roll for initiative.
Excellent.
All of us?
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah. The lightning eel is not yet done with you guys.
Oh, I forgot to click my token.
What did you roll?
24.
Okay.
Oh, well, you got one.
I
Yeah.
guess you want you some eel, Daniel. I am
Right?
done with bullshit. I am done. You guys can't be trusted.
Fuck it, you guys. Just stop.
You make everything fucking worse.
All right.
We can't just go.
D Smokeen being very annoyed that no one can seem to leave the eel alone, gets first action on the combat round.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
The arrows whizzing over.
19. D looking very annoyedly at both Silmorn and Armin, knocks her longbow and takes a pot shot at the great electric eel. As the tail finishes its sweep, she pumps a shot into the tail, doing 10 whole damage. The eel recoils in pain as the tail disappears below the surface of the water, even though everybody can still see that he is hanging out right there next to the ledge.
Okay, I'm gonna try and take my second shot at it.
Okay. As the tail disappears below, Smokeen hones in on where his head is and takes another shot. And the shot connects directly with the eel's right eye, putting it out. The eel starts recoiling in pain. Just starts just working up the water around the room. Everybody on the ledge, give me a acrobatics check.
Well, he's not happy.
Oh, now you roll a 20.
Not a new.
Oh no!
Tila's having a bad day, guys.
Everybody seems to be okay from the sloshing water, except for Tila, who, due to her short stature, succumbs to the working waters of the room and is washed out into the water off of the ledge.
Oh, good.
All right.
We found her weakness. It's water.
Yeah, it is now the giant lightning eel's turn. The giant lightning eel, after doing this, notices Tila topple over into the water, but he is not too terribly worried about small fries. He is most worried about the two that are in front of him, so the lightning eel moves forward and goes to strike at both Armin and Silmorn.
Excellent. This is my strong suit. Being hit.
Oh, good.
When the eel goes to strike at Armin, Armin deftly dodges. Don't worry, I've got everybody's armor checks.
Oh, okay.
Armin deftly dodges the bite as he kind of shirks out of the way to the left as the snapping jaw whoosh, moves forward to him. As the eel pulls back, very agitated that he missed his first strike, he turns immediately to his right and goes to strike Silmorn.
Again?
Well, no, he attacked Armin and he attacked Silmorn. The eel has multi-attack. He goes to strike at Silmorn, but Silmorn just jumps out of the way. He just jumps up, and the bite comes in just at where Silmorn's legs would be, and he pulls his head back into the water, very pissed off that he missed both attacks. Pikey is up.
Pikey up.
Did Tila swim?
That's what I'm trying to figure out at this point. Apparently fucking not. I don't know.
Tila sinks straight to the bottom.
I'm like, can I just roll more acrobatics to try and get out of the fucking water?
If you want, you can.
Dive deep. Get some treasure. Got him.
Swim,
covered.
yeah, swim forward and knife him in the.
What?
Don't worry about the lightning. We don't
Don't
actually
worry
know
about
that.
the eel.
lightning,
Just
do
swim
we?
and get treasure.
Oh my god.
I mean, have we seen a visual display of his electricity yet?
No.
No,
No, he's just a giant eel.
You have the one to magic missiles.
but eels are generally electric.
Nah,
all
Looks like
all
he's got
eels
yellow
are
on his
electric.
picture.
So what does Tila do?
You know what? Fuck it. I haven't used any of my wand of magic missiles. I'm gonna use a magic missile on them.
Okay.
Nice.
You're gonna cast this at the first level?
Yeah.
So it's what I believe it's 3+1 for each bolt.
Yeah.
I've got it in her character sheet. She can just click it.
Oh,
Okay.
can
Click it.
I? I didn't know where that was.
It's in the attacks.
Use
Probably got
wand of. Okay.
One.
No one's impressed.
Wait,
That can't be right.
That-
Strength modifier.
that doesn't sound like it's right.
No, it's not. All right. So what do I need to roll?
Yeah, well, magic missiles automatically connect. It's a spell that you cast
Yeah.
it and it's cast. It does the damage. I just want to know what level you were casting it at.
Just one.
Just one.
One.
That's what, like 3d4?
It's 3d4 plus 1 for each die, if I remember correctly.
Use all of the charges.
So 1d4 plus 1 times 3.
roll one.
Or 3d4 plus 3.
Yeah. Roll 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Roll 3d4.
Magic missile is 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target, and at level 1, I think it's 3d4. All right.
Awful.
2 ones.
Yeah, that was. I can't roll shit tonight. I'm over it.
Okay, no one
Well,
can.
all right. So Tila, treading water, sees both attacks miss her compatriots in the party. So she reaches into her blouse and pulls out her wand of magic missiles and casts it at the giant lightning eel. It connects for 8 whole damage. The lightning eel lets out an enormous scream as it starts just writhing and just kind of just flailing around the room. And then it goes limp and rises to the top of the water.
Yay!
Yay, it did.
Magic missile KO.
All right,
Lightning-
now
the
somebody
lightning
else can
eel
go
is
jump
dead.
in.
I am going to dismiss my packed longbow and reconjure my packed maul.
Okay.
I mean, those are actions. I don't want to wait till we're in combat to have to do them.
Well, combat is over, so it's whatever now.
I'm gonna yell at Dragon Man, hey, help me
Yeah.
pull this out of the water.
Are you?
Cool.
You guys are already out of the water, right?
I want to pull
I'm
the
still
eel
trying to
out.
get
Okay.
out of the water.
I'm gonna pull Tila, and then I'm gonna pull the eel out of the water. So come on, Tila. Up and out.
All
There
right.
we
You,
go.
you successfully pull Tila out of the water.
Can you just throw me into the hallway? That'd be great.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and throw.
Maybe give you a flotation
18.
device.
I picked you up, and then I just like tossed casually over to the door.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give a
Dragon Man
dragon
gonna
grunt.
Pull the. We're gonna try to pull the eel
Yes,
out of the water.
We are. I'm gonna use my wicket into the hollowed out eye
Breaking up a bit, Jeff.
to pull him onto the shore.
What?
What's that, Jeff? You're breaking up just a touch.
I'm gonna flip my war pick over and use the hook end and sink it into the eel's eyeball and use it to drag the eel onto the shore.
It's a pretty big eel, so okay.
Yeah, it'd be pretty slippery. It'd be hard to do otherwise.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Up into the hallway here.
Okay.
And I'm going to help? I don't know what helping entails. I'm gonna grab onto the eel and try to drag it with my hands.
Yes, he's assisting.
As you grab onto the eel and try to pull, you slip and fall because it's a very slippery eel.
I feel like I should have to roll for slipping and falling. Don't worry, I'll roll poorly.
All right. The eel is dead.
Okay.
And it's up on the land.
Correct.
All right, let's gut it. Gotta have treasure in its
Yeah,
belly.
no, Sean, you read my mind. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and gut the. I'd like to see what's inside of its stomach.
Typically, Armin would want to say something fancy about how he was a good battle thing, but this is an animal, so we're gutting it.
Armin, please say a prayer for this majestic beast.
I pray to my God that you have treasure in your belly. Amen.
God damn, that was beautiful. Thank you.
All right. So you guys gut the eel. When you cut the eel open, it has eel guts inside.
What about its stomach? All right.
Yeah, what are the contents of its stomach?
Kelp.
All right. So we don't have any treasure, but I feel like we could make some sushi on the spot.
Remember what you saw in the base of the pool, Armin.
I'm very aware, and I'm gonna go swimming.
I'm very aware.
I would like to take one of the eel's sac organs and create a new bag that I can use.
Okay.
Which one should I use? Do you think the kidney? A giant eel kidney would be pretty bright.
Sure, a giant eel kidney.
Maybe you should just get some eel leather from its skin and make a bag out of that.
Well, I don't
Or
have
we could
anything.
Cook it and have some delicious sushi.
I think we ought to do that too.
You don't.
But I don't know how to make leather.
You just skin it. I feel like an elf. I feel like a ranger would know how to do this.
Okay, I'll get some skin too. That's actually not a bad idea. That's a really good idea. Actually.
What, we just gave up on the treasures?
Give me just a second. I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
I'm gonna skin I'm gonna cut the eel down the middle and then peel it off into one giant section of eel skin.
You have,
and put it into my
enough to make
put it in my back.
Enough to make a pouch or a bag.
A pouch or a bag or maybe like a suit of armor or something. Do we have any wares?
Any leather wares? Rangers are? I don't know about half chain.
I'm in half plate. The pike you wear leather though.
Oh, pike you wear.
Well, did we know that it was an electric eel? Like I know I already asked that, but what was the serious answer for that?
When Scott gets back, we should do an investigation on whether it's electric. Maybe it has.
Okay.
Maybe it has resistance to electric damage.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Or maybe we could even harvest this like electric organ and use it to like make like a lightning grenade or something.
Should attach the electric part. Okay, well, if we're taking a quick bathroom break, I want to get another beer.
Yep. Beer. Go get.
Ask Scott about the organ.
That's all not too Jackets are hard when you're doing it. No, I was just really hot from my lotion.
All right. So, oh, Sean walked away. Okay.
Yeah.
Like almost just before you got back.
Yeah.
Well, as long as he's gone, my vision is still only set to 45 feet. It should be 120.
Is it? Hang on. Let me check your token.
You changed it last time, I thought.
Let's try. Okay, so I changed your advanced fog of your view distance, which is the advanced fog of war, to 120 feet. Wonder if it needs to be the light radius emits light.
So.
Let's try this. 120. How about that?
Yeah, that fixed it.
Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure it did. I gotta.
I noticed that you can basically see all the way down the western corridor now.
Yeah, it looks like it's gone to 90 feet.
You can't see beyond that?
I don't think so, unless the tiles just change colors.
So when I changed your view or when I changed your emits light value, I noticed that all of the western corridor lit up for me, which tells me that's how far you can see. It looks like it kind of deteriorates as it gets about halfway through.
I'm trying to zoom in and out. I'm going to post into the D&D chat.
Yeah, like give me a screenshot of what you see on that.
And
okay, so yeah, you see you see about as far as you should because there's closed doors and stuff like that. So you're not going to see the full 120 feet because there's not 120 feet to see.
That's a fair point. Let me move over one.
Because basically every doorway is going to be blocked off until you guys move through it. So
well,
you should
look down. We've been down here.
Yeah, you've been all the way down there. That's 120 feet. So
yeah, it looks like that area is fog of war to me.
So you have 120. So I have on your token emits light at 120 feet and advanced fog of war 120 feet. So you should be able to see that far. But that is at the base of that corridor. That's 120 feet. So if there was anything past it, you shouldn't see it.
It's likely to not matter the difference. I mean,
there's enough twists and turns in here that you're probably never gonna be able to see a full 120 feet or more out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's likely not to matter the difference.
But it should be correct enough now that where you're standing, you can literally see the wall down the western corridor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys have killed the giant eel. You have basically sacked and stolen parts from its dead body now. Like I said earlier, you have now entered the eastern hallway. The water from the room that you were just in kind of floods into this room, reaches to about the L bend in the door. It's still difficult terrain, so as you move through it, you treat it like rough terrain. If you try to dash through it, you're going to trip and fall most likely. If you try and fight in it, it's going to cause an issue. But other than that, currently most of you have just see the water that goes just around the corner of the bend.
Strip my armor off and go treasure diving.
Okay.
I knew he wasn't done with that fucking treasure.
There's treasure. Why would we leave it behind?
So Scott, I skinned the eel, and I put a giant eel skin that weighs 35 pounds into my quarry.
Sure, sounds about right.
What about the?
And then, oh yes, and can we do an investigation roll to identify what type of eel it is? Because, like we said, we don't actually know if it's a lightning eel or not. Kind of want to check.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
Me and the cleric were talking it over.
Okay.
Good ideas.
2. Hey, look, this looks like a big ass eel.
Damn, that's a big eel.
That's a big one.
Now, you could take 20 to really look at it if you want.
Armin says, "Get out of the way. Let me take a look."
Yeah, I'm gonna let him check it out.
And hopefully,
you're gonna give me
a little stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit.
I'm investigating specifically for its electric organ. I want it.
So you look at the eel and you stare at it very hard, and you get closer and you stare at it very hard, and all of a sudden you find your face pressed up against the eel and you're staring very hard, and you go, "Hey guys, It's a giant electric eel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to. Armin doesn't know how electric eels generate electricity. He thinks it's magic. He wants to find the body part that creates the magic. This may not be even possible, but he is gonna try it.
Okay.
Okay, give me another investigation roll.
Oh, that's intelligence. Save thing. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, that won't work.
Mm-hmm.
You look the eel up and down, and you just go. It looks like he casts electricity from all over his body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'm getting naked.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So all we hear is, "Oh well, I'm getting naked." He starts just.
At least it was in character, and Sean's just not stripping over there.
Like in real life.
Maybe I'm glad I can't see Sean
Let's-
right.
Let's get those views.
We're going
All right,
for that R
Sean.
rating.
So Armin gets naked. What does naked Armin do?
Naked Armin, not naked. He probably has his shorts, his boxer shorts.
Small clothes. His small clothes are still on.
He's got his small clothes on. The modest cleric, but not really. And he's going to swan dive into the water. Actually, he still has the rope attached to him, I think. So he's going to hand one end of it to Jeff and say, "Hey, if I start to bubble, pull me out." And he dives in.
Okay, I can do that.
Bye.
See ya. I'm holding the rope.
So Armin dives into the water.
Yes.
Armin, once you dive into the water, give me a perception check.
Good at perception.
Oh, wow.
Gotta find something.
As you dive into the water, you get down to the basin of the pool and you're looking around.
He does not see.
And in the deepest part of the pool, there's a little grotto
Not wrapping your eyes.
behind a bed of kelp. And you find 6 golden statuettes, a golden mask, a silver idol, and a pair of gloves.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like I probably can't come up with all of that in one go.
But I've got a rope though. I could like
That-
definitely give
I'm
you a good
already
pull.
under the water. I mean, don't
I
know.
mean, if you wanted to, you could grab all of it and just kind of give a tug on the rope. Maybe that would give.
That's an idea. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
Num-
just
Numagares?
let us take
I'm gonna
it to the
grab
top.
all of it, and I'm gonna tug on the rope. and
Okay.
hopefully, Jeff's character gets the message.
So Armin tugs on the rope, and Numagares feels the rope kind of tugging into the water. What does Numagares do?
It's me to drown.
Give it a good ass pull.
All right, give me a strength check.
I did. 20.
23. You yank Armin out of the water. He comes up to the ledge in front of the doorway, gasping with his arms full of treasure.
I found it, guys. Told you so.
Damn.
So there's some statuettes.
You have found 6 golden statuettes worth 50 gold pieces each. The golden mask, which is worth 250 gold pieces. And among that, you found a silver idol, also worth 15 gold pieces. And the pair of gloves.
We lost you there. Wow.
Now, do we know exactly what they do, just straight up?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Pretty baller.
So this is
That's-
something you use to catch. You catch things, right? Catch arrows.
When a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex mod. provided you have a free hand.
I think that Tila is the only one that fights with a free hand.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I definitely don't.
I could definitely use that.
Now, what are you saying? A free hand?
So,
You've got a shield and a weapon.
basically, if you're using a one-handed weapon and you don't have a shield, you've got a free hand.
So I wield my mace and my shield, or my spear and my shield.
Right.
You have your hammer and a shield.
Now, so the gloves are a bonus. So it would be a reaction.
So is that it reduces the damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier, and then period, provided that you still have a free hand, comma, if you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch it.
So yeah, if you
provided that you have a free hand, you can grab the missile.
If you have a free hand and you do whatever to the missile, 1d10 plus your dex mod, but that brings it down to 0, you catch it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're just
But
deflecting.
even if you don't have a free hand, you still get the damage reduction.
Correct.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yes.
because I think that's
So it says as you're wearing them, when a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use a reaction to reduce the damage. The free hand, well, actually,
to catch it.
It does say provided you have a free hand.
Yeah.
But the way that it's structured, though, it looks like it's one sentence, and then it's supposed to be starting another sentence with a comma, but instead it did a period.
From a
I'm gonna look it up.
standpoint, it sounds like you use your hands to try to deflect the arrow or catch it. You have to have a free hand.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Either way, Armin's not going to take him. He's got a shield.
Oh gosh, that's wrong too. But like even on the website, it's wrong.
How do you want to rule on it, Scott?
You need a free hand to catch it.
What about the damage reduction?
Damage reduction, you need a free hand for the damage reduction because it says provided you have a free hand.
That's the ruling. Mikey, you want some gloves?
Yeah.
I just want to see a website where they like actually have it with proper like sentence structure.
It probably came out of the SRD that way.
It does. Like I'm looking on the website and it's wrong there too.
I am going to assume that it is a damage reduction provided you have a free hand.
Yeah, there's a picture of a guy grabbing an arrow with his hand. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
I mean, you're hit by a ranged weapon, and you can use.
Basically you're doing this, and you're reducing the damage by doing that.
Yeah.
But if it reduces the damage to 0, you catch it.
I'm just metagaming like a punk.
All right.
So what was the other treasure? It was 50 gold.
It was 6 golden statues. So basically, 300 gold worth of golden statues.
Okay.
Golden mask worth 250 gold pieces.
250.
Yes, 250 gold pieces. A silver idol worth 15 gold pieces. And then the gloves of missile snaring.
We have 565 gold worth of treasure. Deal with later on.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving. Goodbye, fish. Provided us with much intel. And I kicked the rest of it in the water.
The rest of the remains of the eel float at the top of the water.
See, it's keeping it fresh. We can come back for sushi later.
Oh, good.
That's how that works,
All right. So now you're working your way through this new L-shaped hallway in difficult terrain.
Being stealthy, Armin asks out loud.
I'm always stealthy.
You're not stealthy when Armin walks next.
Well,
As you guys come around the corner of the flooded hallway, you notice a set of stairs that leads upwards to some bronze doors on the northern end.
Oh, no need to be stealthy. There's a door. We'll go knock.
I'm gonna inspect the door.
You see 2 bronze doors with keyholes in them.
Popey guy squeak.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll an investigation to really or whatever you want, because I'm also going to listen to the door and see if there's anything I can tell about the door, whether it is
Sure.
locked or unlocked.
Okay. Well, give me an investigation roll. 9. You see 2 bronze doors with a keyhole in each.
Okay. I'm gonna just try and open them. See what happens.
You reach out, and the doors open up into the next room.
Yay! I get a little suspicious about why all these doors have keyholes.
This hallway, as you enter, you notice is 20 feet wide and has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. The walls are covered with frescoes. The south wall displays scenes of a battle between natives and invaders. The northern wall, the wall to your left, depicts people questing for a new land. Their experiences during the journey includes crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and receiving the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free from invasions. In the center of the wall, of the left side, is a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the land. Double bronze doors stand between the eastern end of the south wall. Down the hall to the west is an archway carved in the form of twinning serpents, and beyond that, the corridor continues on into shadow.
I want to determine what god these people are worshiping. Heathens. Can I do that?
Sure, give me a religion roll.
I want to help with that. Well, no, I'm proficient in the religion.
Okay.
I don't know if I need help.
No need.
We put our heads together and we're like, religion.
All right, that was way higher than I was expecting.
Time to make something up.
God on the spot.
Also way lower. Because you got a critical fail on the other check.
Yeah.
Yeah, both ends of the spectrum.
All or nothing.
So as you as you approach and survey the wall, you turn to the party and reply with, "They were worshiping the wrong gods."
Fucking heathens.
Godless heathens.
The pyramid on the wall. Does it have like an indention that I could put my pyramid thing I have in?
Yeah.
Does?
No, sorry, not a yeah to answer your question. Just kind of a yeah.
Do they look similar at least? Like, is it the same pyramid?
They look similar, but you're not. It's like they look kind of similar, but you're not really sure. But they look similar, but you're not really sure. If you want, give me a perception roll. A 20.
Are they the same?
You notice as you're studying the pyramid and sun painting, you notice that a portion of the work that depicts the sun is separate from the rest of the wall and can be pushed in.
Is it? How high up is it, buddy?
we'll say the room is about 15 feet high. You'll need a little bit of help if you're going to push in on the sun.
Hey, Silborn.
What's up?
You make a phantasmal mallet that's like 10 feet long and try to push that in.
I've already got one that's like 6 feet long.
I feel like that's sufficient. Let's try to push it in with your weapon.
All right, I'm kind of doing this number and trying to push it without like smashing the shit out of it.
Okay. All right. Well, as you very lightly tap at the sun, it kind of depresses into the wall. It's a trap. And as it depresses into the wall, the pyramids in front of you open up into a secret passageway.
So I should have been roughly.
I promise I didn't look up this adventure.
So as the door opens, you notice that looking into it, yeah.
Ooh la la.
So you guys are all just kind of standing in front of the secret door that has swung open.
Except Sheila, who is MIA.
Oh shit!
On account of I gave her other tasking.
Oh.
I'm coming. Nope. I'm
still in the water.
She was still hanging out all the way over there.
Oh no, Tila.
She moved west further than her screen is, so now she's got to move her screen so she can see where the fuck
I'm like,
she's
I don't know
going.
where I'm going if I'm just running into a wall.
So after it opens, you notice that the door that has opened up into the hallway is about 8 feet above the floor that you're standing on.
Okay, so we can't really see into there.
You can.
I mean, because none of us are 8 feet tall, so we see that it's opening, but not like down the hallway.
Yeah.
Who were these crazy people that could climb up these 8-foot tall passages?
You could just throw me.
Were they spider people?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't want that.
You don't. Spiders are in the woods, you stupid elf.
Yes, but spiders are with Drow.
So are you guys gonna climb up into the secret door?
Probably not, but let's give it a go.
Who wants to go first? I feel like the lightest person would probably be a good bet.
You trying to send Tila first?
Yeah, you're just trying to throw me right up in there.
Yeah.
That doesn't really sound like a great plan because there's the fewest people to lift the lightest, or there's the most people to lift the lightest person, and then the lightest person.
She could lift me or the Dragon Man after this? Because I don't think that's gonna happen.
Squeak.
I think the heaviest.
Trying to get it away from him.
Heaviest person goes first.
Yeah, which is probably the Dragon Man.
Numagares.
Dragon Man. Numagares.
He'll be able to pull anyone up.
Well, he could probably just kind of reach up and pull himself up.
With my 18 strength, yeah, probably.
What's your weight, Numi?
My weight?
35 pounds more in his bag recently.
I gained a little bit. 275.
Plus all your shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're definitely the heaviest.
Yeah. All right, Numagares, give me a strength roll to, or really, no, that would be.
I want to assist. I want to give him a leg up.
No, you're basically doing a pull up. Give me a strength check to pull yourself up. Oh, look at that! With utter ease, Numagares walks up to where the secret door is and just pulls himself up and over the ledge.
Joink. And guess what? I got some rope. I'm going to drop it down. Well,
you're going to drop it down? Okay.
Should I drop it down or should I just lay flat like prone and help them up? You guys can climb up me like a ladder, kind of.
Whatever you want to do.
This needs to be like the like Colossus or the Mount Everest.
Yeah, that's what I
2000.
was thinking. Yeah.
So yeah, reach
Exactly
down and
like
pull
that.
us up.
Okay,
I
I'm
feel
gonna lay
like a
prone.
combination.
Sorry.
All right. Well, with Numagars doing that, nobody else needs to roll. You all climb up with very little effort, and everybody is now up through the secret passage. Now, as everybody climbs up into here, the corridor is a high-ceilinged and decorated with sculptures mounted on the walls. 2 corridors branch off from the main hall, a narrow one to the east and another to the west. The statuary that adorns the walls consists of 4 sculpted heads of animals. Each one is 6 feet above the floor and 2 or 3 feet in diameter. Opposite the passage that leads east is the stylized head of a coyote, and across from the hallway going west is the head of a grinning bear. Near the south end of the corridor, the head of a bison that is mounted on the east wall. At the north end of the area on the west wall is what appears to be the head of an eagle with its beak open. Something shines from within the eagle's mouth.
Oh God, here we go.
Shit.
It's like
Oh,
treasure.
convenient.
Is the 2 things I marked those statue things?
It looks like it.
Yeah, those are the
And
statues.
then there's one farther in the darkness that I can't see.
I can,
Thanks, asshole.
because the devil's sight.
I'm gonna take my mallet and
How
poke
that is
the closest head. Like I'm gonna bonk it. If it does anything.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
I want to take my mallet and bonk the animal head that's closest to me. See if it does anything. With my shield.
Bonk.
But hold up my
I'm
shield.
Oh,
I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
bonk
god,
it.
are you moving the snoot? What are you doing here?
Okay.
I'm scared of statues
Alright.
coming to life.
So you bonk the statue, and
I don't even know how to record that he bonks the statue.
nothing happens.
You say I booped it.
It remains a statue.
I don't think it's
I'm
gonna come
going to
alive.
encourage you to try harder.
You want me to hit it harder?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, I want to hit it real hard.
You're gonna hit it.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
keep
give me
my shield up
gi-
still. 'cause I'm
give me a
scared of
strength check.
statues. Whack. You want strength? Wow.
you smack, and you're hitting this with what?
My mace.
Your mace. Okay. You smack the statue as hard as you can. You bonk it on the head.
Hey, Puppet Pal Clam.
Hey, Papa Pound Mitch.
Bonk on the head.
On the head. As you hit the statue on the head, your mace rebounds and you move your head to the side fast enough, but you smack yourself in the shoulder, taking 1 damage from your mace, but nothing happens to the statue.
More damage than anyone
I'm
else.
going to tell him to stand aside and
Oh
let
Oh,
me.
my god. No.
Okay. I say, go ahead. Prove your strength.
And I'm going to try to smack it with my 2-handed maul that uses charisma for both attacks and damage. So I assume you want a charisma roll.
Yeah. 17. You smack the ever-living hell out of the statue head on the eastern wall there, and it rings true throughout the entire hallway. And you, which one was that? That was there. That looks like the wolf one. You chip part of the ear off, but you do no further damage.
With a 2-handed weapon? That's a
What?
beastly statue.
Yeah, did you fucking worry? Made a mithril and shit.
All right, the statues aren't coming to life. Let's go grab the gem or whatever it is in the bird one and
Gold coin or ring or whatever that is.
Yeah.
So wait. Have we investigated this room? Have we looked at the statues? Like,
You.
Let's
We
have-
investigated
With
it
our
with
hammers,
hammers.
we investigated.
So,
Were
so,
you
hey,
not
D,
there?
Hey D, what are you doing?
I was gonna walk up to this one and check it for traps.
Okay. Well, give me an investigation roll then.
9.
That's how you're supposed to check.
You don't see any traps whatsoever. It looks very clear to you.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Impressive investigation, Elf. Is there any traps?
Not that I see on this one.
Onward.
So as the part stop there, so where's Numagarez and where's Tila in this?
I'm still at the back of the hallway.
Yep.
But I'm gonna walk forward.
Okay. So as you reach about the midpoint of the hallway, you notice on the far end, where are they?
Statues.
Zombies start popping to life.
Dun, dun, dun.
Excellent.
Oh no, not zombies.
Were these like statues that are now animating as zombies, or were they standing there?
They're animating the zombies.
Okay.
They're statue zombies. Somebody killed these zombies and resurrected them. Oh wait, these statues and resurrected them. Are we in combat?
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
That's a yes.
I mean, combat.
Oh.
Bam.
You're looking kind of slow there, Elf.
Yeah, you were looking slow all last time when you decided to take a swim.
I needed to cool off, so I didn't make you too hot.
Oh, that.
Oh, there we go.
All right,
More like need to cool off your hot head.
Oh, good comeback, Elf. You got me good.
Look, don't be jelly.
All right.
I'm gonna walk over.
Hang on a second.
Protein and tell her she's salty.
The only reason you're not is because the water washed it off.
Hey, guys,
Baller.
the zombies are going last.
Oops, that was a 1.
We could probably just walk away.
I feel like our party has fought enough zombies that we're not that stressed about zombies.
I
at
haven't
this
fought
point.
any zombies, but Armin is.
And we're like,
excited.
You're a cleric. You should be hyped.
I am. I'm supposed
and
to be
your
good at
brother, your brother's a necromancer too, right?
this. Yeah,
So I would say you've got some experience with the undead.
I got practice.
All right.
Is the eel
Zombies
still in combat?
animate. Is it? No, that should be out of there. Goodbye,
Oh,
eel.
the eel came back.
He is
Oh
a
my God.
zombie eel.
Zombie
He's been
eel.
following us.
The skin in my pack starts writhing.
Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get us started. Tila starts the battle off.
I am trying to find the spell that I want to use. Where's this one? Oh, let's try this.
Yeah, each zombie has to make a DC 15 wisdom save.
That ain't gonna happen.
You never know. Some of them may be smart.
Remember them being
Nah.
wise.
They can smart. I mean, if I'm going to start off.
Wait a perm.
What are you trying to do?
You just. I'm gonna play with my.
Okay.
Play with my
Do you
stuff.
mean how you're pink?
I'm like, it
Sean?
doesn't look pink. It looks brown.
Like that peachy color you are
Yeah.
when you draw and stuff? Click on your little color box next to your name, and that's how you change your color. Yeah, with the camera.
Hex.
You know.
I need to enter hex.
Or you could just click on the little boxes
I don't
that
see-
are above it.
All right. So are you casting this hypnotic pattern? Tila?
Yes.
All right. Tell me where you're casting it. So it looks like the spell range is 120 feet, so you can basically choose anywhere you can see.
Yeah. I mean, can I use an action to get closer and then cast it?
You can use your movement to get closer if you so like.
I suppose I should do that and then I'll cast it to make sure.
Yeah.
We're over there.
2, 3. All right. As close as I can get, and then 120 feet. I don't know if it necessarily carries down the hallway.
So right there, it's 30 feet from wherever you choose.
Okay, so I'm choosing, here.
You're choosing right here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let's kill some zombies.
And what do I need to roll?
Wisdom save, DC
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
DC 15. Okay.
Zombies are not wise.
What is that weird background noise?
What's it sound like?
Water or like muffled chatter?
Okay.
Is your uncle
So
running the thing?
It's me and myself, and it was
Not me.
Not it.
I would never do that.
You should be able to tell who's speaking by looking at the chat room and who's got a green circle around them.
Oh, you're right.
oh, it looks like it's coming from Pikey.
Fucking Pikey.
I
God,
don't know what I'm doing.
All right. So
Just the sensitivity set so high that it's good enough.
You have to turn on push to talk, so you're not a savage.
Oh.
all right, Pikey,
Uh-huh.
give me some role play on what she does or what Tila does for this hypnotic pattern.
Oh, wait, she does something to this?
You create a twisting
Oh,
pattern of colors.
I do.
How do you do it? Like you go.
Oh, no, yeah, I pull out I pull out the light sticks and the rave toys and the whistles, and I just get all up in there and just my fingers all glowing, and then there's that glowy paint and everything. They don't know what to do with all this. They have no idea.
the zombies all just start dancing.
Yep. Just this silly little zombie rave.
All right.
Is that really what's happening?
Yes.
Can we make that like really what's going on? She's so charismatic that even the undead can't help themselves.
Can't help it. I'm writing it down, zombie rave.
All right.
Fucking,
So
fucking
just keep in mind that the ones that have failed the saving throw are
Yeah.
affected until they take damage or otherwise. All right. So you notice I'm going to assume, since I see everything, the 3 directly in front of you,
Yes.
had all just entered this weird trance, like just this weird trance where they just kind of slump forward a little bit and they just kind of stop reacting.
Shouldn't they be like bouncing or something to a rave?
You do what you want at a rave. You slump if you want.
All right, it is Silmorn's turn.
I'm going to wave my hand and cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Is that an automatic connect? No, that's a ranged spell attack against the target.
So, God, how do I even fucking...
Mm.
It's just D20 plus 6, so...
$15, okay.
Was for 15.
Which one are you targeting?
The very western one.
The very western, so the one in the bottom left-hand corner there.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you wave your hands about, and a crackling insert color purple beam, whatever, lances out at the zombie. But since the zombie has been entranced by the party bard, he doesn't even see it coming, and he just takes the blast to the face. And I guess he takes it.
Just bends over and he takes it.
He just takes it. He is so hypnotized he doesn't even recoil from the damage that is given to him.
All right. And then because on 5th level, I get another beam on that.
Okay. All right. And as the first one connects, it is instantaneously followed by a second one, which just blasts him in the cranium. This one, though, however, seems to wake him up from the trance that he is in, and he just looks up and stares intently at Silmorn.
Oh, shit.
All right. So those are actions. Now I'm going to move.
Don't be a coward, Silmorn.
I think I accidentally locked Eileen out of the house. Hang on a second.
Oh no!
Turn them down a bit so I can.
Accidentally on purpose.
Accident.
I can put a note out there saying please.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. It was a horrible mistake. You've been outside how many hours? Oh. I'm going to go change into some more comfortable clothes. Still wearing my work clothes.
Did you pay with credit card or cash back?
Credit card, and it should be tipped.
So all I gotta do is sign it.
Yep. Should be some masking tape in the drawer, or at least duct tape. So I get an extra 3rd level slot.
Mm-hmm. This is when you level up again at 6th level. There's some
not
things.
happened yet.
No.
Okay.
There are some things in there that you will get, but there's some others that you have to choose.
Okay.
So I wanted to let you know everything you got to make the informed decisions.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to arrest you. Spell slots already good.
All right, so you've got a 1 damaged zombie with 2 that are still in a hypnotic pattern.
Yes.
And it is now Armin's turn.
Armin is ready to kick some undead ass.
All right.
He is going to, hold on, I need to see what this does. Okay. Armin's gonna run up. He's gonna get as close as he can. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a lot of undead. And
What is Jeff drinking?
Probably rum.
it looks like Bacardi.
Yeah.
He mixed ginger ale into it.
Rum?
Other than that.
Yeah.
Should have put some
Not
weed
bad.
in.
I guess with clear rum it'd be okay. I was just looking at the color and thinking dark.
That's
I feel
dark
like we were
rum.
dark
It's
rum.
definitely dark rum.
Blah.
You can mix
Yeah.
either with Coke in it. My opinion. Armin's gonna use his turn undead. As an action, I present my holy symbol, my shield, and speak a prayer censuring the undead. My prayer is "fuck off, undead." And each undead that can see or hear me has to make a wisdom saving throw. Creature fails that saving throw is turned. But I also have this other thing that says starting at 5th level I'm gonna post. When an undead creature of ER half or lower fails, it's automatically destroyed.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
So I think I'm about to kill some
So
zombies.
I need to make a saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw, and it's all zombies within 30 feet of me.
Okay. What's the saving throw I need to make?
A saving throw. A 14 or a 15. Spell saving throw is 8.
Look at your spell sheet. It should give the check at the top.
14.
14. All right.
So I don't know how many this affects, but there's a lot.
But it's a few.
So, all that as far as over here. So all the way up there.
Okay. Let me make sure I rolled the proper amount.
Tonight.
It's like all of this. Oh, I can't.
Okay. Yeah. That's
But
okay.
if it can't see or hear me, it wouldn't be affected.
Yeah. Well, if it's a 30-foot range, everything in that will see or hear. Okay. We're gonna start here, and you said it. Oops. Select move. We're gonna start with that guy,
Okay.
the bottom left. And I'm sorry, did you say it was a 14 or a 15?
14.
14. All right. So the guy in the bottom left, and because it is a CR of a half or lower fails, the creature instantly just combusts and just falls to the ground in ashes.
Excellent. This is how you kill undead, guys. I'm gonna light up this place.
The second one above it seems to be extra fortified, so he let's see.
This one's a bastard, guys.
So while you chant your undead, and he sees his friend burst into flames next to him and crumble into ash on the floor, he stares defiantly at you. The one above him to the east also bursts into flames and crumbles into ash. How far can you see, Armin?
I could see.
Kind of just draw me a line around where you can see.
Okay. Not gonna be pretty. I see all of this.
Okay.
And you can see or hear me.
All right. The one just east of that guy also bursts into flames and crumbles to dust. followed by the guy to his east, followed by the guy to his east. His friend, however, has now become turned. The guy to his north bursts into flames and crumbles to ash.
I think
Actually, I'm just gonna delete the ones that have been defeated.
that'll be super helpful.
Yeah.
Let's go there. Okay, this guy, Armin, this guy right here is now turned.
So he's running.
He's running. He'll be running. This guy, I don't know if you see right there.
Which one?
Do you see right here?
Yes, I see like the outline, like the.
He
bears
dies and crumbles into ash.
Can I get a kill
He
count?
crumbles to ash. He crumbles to ash, and you hear just this, you hear further sounds of just combustible flame and just kind of a general just kind of like just noise off in the distance.
Can I get a kill count? Just for my own roleplay purposes.
You see 9 zombies fall to your turn undead.
Hey, Selborn, I'm up to 9. Where are you at?
Is that your action?
That was everything.
Okay.
I killed
What
9
else
of
do
them.
you want, man?
Which, do I get anything else?
Don't get anything else. Don't do something else.
Sildar is Sildar human?
Sildar is human.
Okay. All right.
Missed it, Chef. It was epic.
Did you crush his skull like a ripe squash?
I turned
No.
9 zombies to dust.
Armin, like with the power from his god, just turned 9 zombies to ash.
Can
Yeah.
he do that?
Yeah.
Apparently he can.
He just fucking
Damn.
did.
It's not like you said, I'm going to turn 9 zombies to ash, and Scott didn't even question it.
Roll 1d20. All right.
But I'll allow it.
Okay. All right. It is now Numagara's turn.
After seeing that, you run away screaming.
Numagaris, you want to change gods?
Yet.
Well, am I really all the way here at the back of the hallway?
You are.
Oh, okay. 1, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Well, I guess I'm going to do that.
Okay.
You could sprint too.
Yeah, but then you couldn't take an action.
But you can't take an
All right,
action,
I'll
no.
sprint. No, it's true. I'll sprint.
Okay.
So I'm at the front now.
I sweep my hand to the side. This is where all the zombies were, and there's dust everywhere.
Don't get cocky, cleric.
I'm sorry. It wasn't 9. It was 12.
Fuck me.
Jesus. Well, that made this easier.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, clerics are OP. Shit.
All right. Numagaris has sprinted forward to the front line where Armin has had no difficulty in just decimating the zombie horde. It is now Smokeen's turn.
Why?
Because we aren't all clerics.
Fuck, it's not letting me do anything. There you go.
Oh,
I'm just trying to see anything.
Really, really wide.
Go here. I can only shoot at this guy.
Okay.
Everything's
So,
big. All the
Take a
text
shot at him.
Yeah, take a shot at it.
is zoomed in.
All right. As you move forward to the front lines after seeing Armin just completely trash all of the zombies in front of him. You follow suit behind Numagares, and you move up to the front lines to where you pull out your longbow and you knock a shot, and you take the shot at the only zombie that you can see in front of you, and you land a hit into the zombie's neck. The zombie takes 11 whole damage, but he is still standing strong.
Okay. Knock and shoot again.
All right. As you sink your first shot into the zombie in front of you, you pull back and aim another shot, firing and piercing the zombie's skin on the right side of his rib cage.
Do you have the pens?
Well, since I can't see anymore, I think that's all I can do.
Well, give me a damage roll.
Oh. Sorry. Got to click on it. 5.
All right. 5 more damage to the zombie in front of you. The zombie looks very hurt, but he is still standing, staring the party down, namely at Silmorn, who blasted him in the face twice with 2 energy bursts.
No, I didn't get that one. I got the one that was standing.
Oh, you're right.
Right.
You're right. You did. But the zombie is still standing strong. Smokeen's turn ends, and it becomes the zombie's turn.
Bucket the zombie.
I think Roll20 froze for me.
Your video is still picking.
I see all of your videos, but I can't actually click on anything.
That's strange.
I'm going to close it out and come back in real quick. Yeah, even the tab was acting weird.
I wouldn't say that's strange.
Yeah, I can't get
not an abnormal occurrence for us.
Did you?
That happened once the last time we played as well.
Well, I exited that before.
Yeah, I think I need to go out and in because everything's frozen.
I'm not buying.
No, I know. Of course, this is a problem. I don't know. You said you'd be here 10. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So the zombie, so we'll resolve these other things first. Armin notices a zombie in his line of sight shuffle northward into the corridor. And then he sees another one do the same. But the zombie that is standing in front of them is very steadfast and advances on Armin.
Excellent. Bring it.
He lurches forward and attempts to slam Armin with his entire body. He just kind of lurches forward, just comes down with his hands.
Zombie rush.
And he connects against Armin.
Oh man. Actually take damage. Again.
But the connect was a falter as one of the zombie's arms just dislocates from his body and falls to the ground.
The shoulder rips from the socket.
The shoulder rips from the socket. The zombie now stands there stupefied with just one arm and the other one writhing on the ground with the hand just kind of... It is now Tila's turn.
Oh, is there anything so...
1 second. Sorry, she had a crash, so I'm trying to set her back up.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of us crashed all at once.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I can't really see anything till I get up there, so I guess I use my 2 actions to sprint.
Okay.
I know, but there's still more. So. All right.
Just looking.
I'm good.
Guys are-
Here it is.
You guys are safe behind your shield of faith.
There should only be a couple more zombies or something. It doesn't sound like there's a lot of clattering, so I guess it's going to be my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if that's your turn, then it moves as you sprint up to the rest of the party,
Yeah.
noticing as the zombie makes a failed attempt on Armin's life, and his arm just falls off. The turn shifts to Silmorn.
All right. I'm going to crawl through the ranger that decided she should get in the way of the melee because she's a stupid elf. And then
You're
I'm gonna
half elf.
down with them all.
All right. As you crawl your way to the front of the party, you swing your two-handed packed maul at the zombie, connecting directly to the top of his head, doing 16 bludgeoning damage.
Crunch.
Dead.
Is it dead or no?
Gotta be. I think it's taken like 30 something damage.
Well, maybe he's the zombie chieftain.
As the packed maul connects to the top of the zombie's head, the head moves into the torso with a gruesome crunch of the spine as the zombie just plops to the ground in a heaping mess of bones and organs.
Good kill.
All right. I'm gonna wink at the elf.
You're half elf. You are only half as good as me.
Literally.
Silmorn's turn
Damn.
ends. It is now Armin's turn.
Hey, silly elf. Go investigate something like that diamond in their mouth. Let me take care of the zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's right here. 1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6. I found some. And
Armin moves up into the other end of the corridor, noticing something.
found some zombies, and I think I'm gonna off a sacred flame. If that can hit it.
What does Sacred Flame do?
Got 60.
Then that should, yeah.
I cast Sacred Flame at the bottom. He has to make 14 dex save.
Okay. You cast the Sacred Flame. You kneel and chant, and the Sacred Flame protrudes from you towards the zombie to the left, the eastern or the western zombie.
The down one.
Yeah, the western zombie. The Sacred Flame encroaches upon the zombie and engulfs him. But for whatever reason, it wasn't strong enough, and it does nothing to the zombie. And he turns around and glares at you.
Bring it. Let's go.
All right, the turn moves on to Numagares.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, I've advanced again. And I'm just going to hold. Well, no. Actually, what I could do. Yeah, I'll throw a spear. I'll run up and chuck a spear at him.
Okay. 25. As you run up besides Armin and you notice the zombies at the other end of the corridor, you chuck a spear with determined accuracy, piercing which zombie you hitting?
That.
Okay. You pierce the eastern zombie. The spear dives directly into his chest and lodges itself into his chest.
Sweet. Now I can take that zombie and keep him at bay by grabbing the spear, right?
Well, you're like, look how far away you are.
We got a
I
zombie
like it.
leash.
All right. You have done your damage. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. It is now Smokeen's turn.
All right, I'm gonna move where I can. See if I can move where I can.
As she comes up,
30.
Armin says, "I told you I got this.
I don't do what you say.
You don't have to waste your time over here. I am a murdering zombie machine."
Do I have line of sight on either of these?
Where are you?
Doesn't look like it because of that corner.
I would say. Let's see.
I mean, if she
Maybe-
can see him, she should be able to.
Can you see any portion of it?
I can see both. I can see both of them. I just wasn't sure if I could actually hit them with that. Corner.
The western one, I would probably say roll at disadvantage because of the corner, but the eastern
Okay.
one you can fully roll and hit at.
All right. Well, I'll take a shot at the eastern one first.
Okay. So as you move your way up the corridor, following Numagaras and Armin, you as you approach, you see Numagaras chuck a spear in that general direction. Are you going to take your longbow shot?
Yeah, I'll take a longbow shot at east.
So you fire. You come cunningly around the corner and fire your longbow directly at the zombie that is now protruding a spear from its chest. The bow connects into his left shoulder, or the arrow connects into his left shoulder from the bow. The zombie recoils from the damage, but he is still standing.
Okay. Take my second shot on him.
As the first arrow connects, the second arrow connects very shortly behind it into the zombie. The arrow
Okay.
connects into the exact same spot, but the zombie remains steadfast and standing.
All right, and then I'll horde breaker to the one on the western end.
Okay.
Oh,
Womp womp.
Womp womp. All right. As you horn, what is
It's a
what
one.
is hornbreaker?
Horde.
breaker?
Horde.
Horde.
Yeah. If there is more than one within 5 feet of each other, I can take a shot at it.
Gotcha. Okay. So you turn to his western compatriot and take a shot, but you were too quick in taking your shot, so your arrow ricochets off the very corner of the corridor in front of you.
Which way does it bounce?
It bounces eastward into the wall.
Okay, so I can see that. Hey, Elf, what the fuck are you doing?
Of course.
More
thought
than you back there.
Both y'all need to shut up.
All right, after D's turn, it is now the zombies' turn. The two zombies. Let's see. How many rounds have passed? How many rounds have passed now?
This is the
One,
second round.
two. Second round. All right. So, Armin's turn undead is still in full effect. So the zombies are pressing themselves against the door, trying to get away from the party.
How's that going for him?
Let's get real. They're not trying to get away from the party. They're trying to get away from me.
The eastern zombie is pushing himself hard into the door. He slams the spear out of his body, doing an additional 1 damage to him.
Wow. Really trying to do it.
Guys?
He does.
And dislodging the spear from the eastern zombie's body makes him crumple to the ground dead. he is gone.
Dun, dun.
The Western zombie is attempting to do the same thing. He claws at the wall, but can't seem to make any further headway away from the party. It is now Tila's turn.
Tila's just hearing things at this point. She can't see anything, so she's going to move. Nice. And that's about it. I mean, I think I could sprint up to where I could see something, but at this point,
real
I can't.
close. I'm gonna be like right on top of him in a minute.
All right, if that is if you're not going to do anything, then we'll move on to Silmorn.
Yeah, go on to someone. Close enough for me.
Silmorn dashes to the front of the party around the corner, seeing the zombie clawing against the wall, trying to get away from Armin, moaning very deeply as it claws against the wall.
Yeah, it is.
This is about to turn into some other kind of fanfic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast again, and that 23 is the attack roll.
Oh, okay. All right. So as you come sprinting around the corner, your Eldritch Blast, arching, what's that force through? Oh, that's your
damage.
Damage? Okay.
Creates another beam too, right?
2 beams at level 5, so yeah. So he arcs out a blast from his body that connects to the zombie, and the zombie takes 3 whole damage, followed by a second blast directly to the back of the neck of the zombie again, doing another 2 damage.
He is not as powerful sorcerer as War.
The zombie doesn't even notice the blasts as he continues to claw at the wall in front of him. It moves on to Armin's turn.
They use a talkie action to say, "Go do something else, guys. I can handle 1 zombie. Stop wasting your actions trying to kill a zombie."
A talkie.
2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna throw my shield to the ground and attack him two-handed with a spear.
Okay. Armin moves in for the kill, casting his shield aside, takes the spear in 2 hands, and lurches the spear into the zombie's neck. The zombie makes gargling noises as the moans cry more frantic and loud as he is trying to pull himself away from Armin.
That's me. I shouldn't have thrown my shield down. That was dumb.
It is now Numagara's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna run forward and crush this zombie to pieces.
Ooh.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna smash him with the warhammer.
Okay. All right. After seeing Armin thrust the spear into the zombie's neck, Numagara gains vigor and dashes forward, bringing his warhammer down upon the zombie's shoulder. It connects and does massive, massive damage.
Does he erupt into a pile of gore?
The zombie takes the hit, but he barely manages to hang on.
Okay, well, I'll hit him again then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As the first blow rains down upon the zombie, Numagaras brings it back up, seeing that it didn't bring him down, and brings it down into the shoulder, collapsing the entire left side of the zombie from the right side of the zombie's torso, effectively tearing him in half, bringing him down to the ground.
Oh, we got 2 zombies now.
Just a pile of meat now.
Did Jeff get the killing blow?
Jeff got the killing blow. Combat has ended.
And I guess I've forgotten about my suspicions about the hammer because I'm pretty one-tracked minded. So
Armin doesn't
Combat
know
has
anything about
ended.
the hammer.
Yay.
Yay.
Let's see what is happening up here. Oh, y'all fucked it up.
As Tila approaches the corpse of the zombie shambles back up.
Of course it fucking does.
The fuck is this shit?
Come on, guys.
It stands up on 2 legs, missing the entire left side of its torso. The right, and just a giant hunk on the ground.
can I smash it one more time as a reaction since I'm standing right in front of it and it just shambled up in front of me?
Yes. Well, yes, you can. Yeah, take a swing.
God damn it!
You go to swing. You go to swing at it, but because it's missing half of its torso, you swing where part of the torso used to be, swinging at open air. Initiative. Initiative is restored. Everything is as it was. We'll start from Jeff's turn. So it is now Smokeen's turn.
Okay. Move this way a little so I get a better view of it.
All crowded.
Yeah. I guess I'll try and take a shot at it since... And we're flanking.
Okay. So that's okay. All right. So as you move up and notice the zombie had gotten back up, and Numagaras took an open swing at it, doing no damage. You decide to skillfully knock your arrow and shoot it. And it flies between Armin's legs and connects into the groin of the zombie in front of it.
Splink.
For 5 whole damage.
And second attack.
Okay, second attack, 5. All right. After the first attack, it looked like it hurt the zombie pretty bad, but he still manages to stand. Therein comes the second blow, this time over the shoulder of Armin, connects into the actual shoulder of the zombie that Numagaras had missed before. But the zombie is still standing steadfast with 2 arrows, one sticking out of his groin and one sticking out of his shoulder.
Jesus Christ, Boromir.
Right?
The turn comes around to Tila.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Let's fucking do this.
Let's stab it.
I can't. We're right at them, so he's right here. I'm right up next to it. I think I'm going to stabby stab.
Stabby stab, all right.
No, flank.
There's flanking, so you have advantage.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm running out of spells. No!
As you move forward to stab at the zombie, you notice that half of his torso is missing, and you stab at the missing half of the torso, stabbing at open air.
Dun dun dun.
All right.
I can just rinse it a little.
Silmorn's turn is up.
I'm going to move up and then attempt to toss Tila out of my way so that I can get into melee range.
Yay. Just move.
Okay.
Trying to think on how to resolve that. I guess give me a acrobatics check on that.
Switch a Baru check.
I didn't use any movement turns.
You didn't, though, and now it's my turn. So You wanted what? Acrobatics?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics. All right, as you move up on Tila, you say to her, "Out of the way, little one," and you basically just switch positions.
All right. And does that count as my action or no?
There are no half actions in this version, are there?
No.
No. Okay. That'll count as an action because you
All
swap
right.
places. All right. It turns again to Numagares.
Was it?
Ready to kill again.
I'm sorry. No, it's Armin after Silmort.
Just
Sorry.
kidding. I'm just joking.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
This is going to help determine Armin's action.
Sure.
Armin has seen a lot of zombies in his life,
Okay.
and I don't think he's ever seen a zombie that died after being cut in half come back to life.
Okay.
Would it be fair to say he'd be suspicious of this?
Yes, it would be fair to say that as a cleric, it would be fair to say that he is suspicious of a zombie going down and immediately coming back up.
Excellent. Okay. There's something wrong with this zombie. I'm gonna grapple it, and we're gonna figure this out. So I'm gonna grapple the zombie.
Okay.
What do I make a strength check against it? You need to interrogate this zombie somehow.
Would this be a strength or an athletics check?
I think I can use my athletics. I think it's athletics for the grapple.
Yeah.
You can use athletics or acrobatics to counter it.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and give me that. Give me a roll.
Well, that didn't go well.
That's the story of tonight.
The zombie can roll really poorly.
Sean moves in. Armin moves in to grapple the zombie. He grabs the inner rib cage of the half that is missing half of the torso, and he grabs the shoulder of the other side. The zombie doesn't know what's going on and kind of violently just kind of thrashes a little bit, but the zombie becomes grappled.
Wow, he really failed. You have disadvantage for being in half.
He had disadvantage because he's flanked, and he had disadvantage because he was in half.
Excellent. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Grapple it. We need to interrogate it, guys. There's something wrong with this zombie.
Let's talk to the zombie.
Anyone talk zombie?
I don't think zombies talk.
Come
You
on,
should
little
know
guy.
this. You're the cleric one.
I have a spell, but I don't have it ready.
Okay. Well, are you going to do anything else for your action or for your turn?
My action was the grapple and the
Okay.
chattiness.
Okay. All right. So you tell the party that something is wrong with the zombie and something needs to be done about it, or we need to interrogate it. So that means that it moves on to Numagares.
Well, I'm not really interested in interrogating it. But none of the other zombies got up, and maybe it's about time that I actually kind of like really gave some thought to the Warhammer and how it seems to bring things to life when I kill stuff with it. So I'm gonna do. Can I do like an investigation check? Like this is an internal like the cogs are very slowly turning. They're creaking in my mind. Like
Okay. If you say you want to do an investigation check on your Warhammer.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
this is just an internal thought that's, like, going through my head as I'm about to smash this thing to pieces.
Okay, well then give me an investigation roll.
See how poor it is. Well, I guess I didn't figure it out.
God.
Oh, but I did smash it, though. I smashed it real good.
Give me a second to get my thoughts together. All right, so you were suspicious when the zombie came back up after you hit it. And you look at your Warhammer and you just basically go, Nah, it couldn't be me. And you bring the warhammer down upon the top of the zombie again.
The smash good.
But this time, the zombie goes down. Again. But then, the zombie starts to shuffle back up from its prone position again.
I'm no longer. Am I
Dude,
no
it's-
longer grappling it?
It should only be legs at this point.
Oh,
The smash that you brought down upon the zombie knocked it out of your grapple to where it just was a heap on the ground.
Dang it, Dragon Man!
Can we just say that it's pulsating at this point, and I get another investigation check? Like, it's still trying to get up, even though it physically can't.
You have broken the neck and the spine, so now it is hanging over sideways as it gets back up onto its legs with its one working arm. But it doesn't seem too concerned with the party around it as it gets back up, just moaning again. And it becomes Smokeen's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna continue shooting this thing in the dick. 'Cause
In the
that's about
dick?
all I can aim for.
You're shooting it in the dick?
I'm shooting it in the dick. I already shot in the dick once.
Apparently.
All right, give me a roll. All right. As the zombie gets back up again,
Nice again.
Smokey becomes very spooked that the zombie has gotten up twice now after a killing blow and expertly executes a shot to the dick.
Shoot at the head.
The zombie takes the shot and grunts, kind of flailing about a little, but he endures the attack.
Okay, shooting it again.
After he grunts and the following shot comes through and connects again in the dick. For Smokeen's fascination with dicks, it connects. Again, the zombie grunts, but he remains steadfast and standing.
He's got a strong cock.
I don't think he's got a cock in him.
I don't think we can kill him.
I think you fixed him.
Is it just like a cock and legs at this point? What's
Yeah,
happening?
You gave him a Prince Albert.
Or wait, does he have
I
like...
gave him like 5 Prince Alberts by this
Wait, does
point.
he have like
Yeah.
a dragon dick and there's arrows just sticking
He's
out
got
of it?
3 dicks coming out of his... 3 dicks. He's got 3 arrows.
Wow.
No, you have 3 dicks.
Oh my
Yikes.
god, did I
Well-
Robin Hood his dick where I just split it?
Yeah, you split it. It's 3 distinct pieces now, but you've got 3 arrows in his groin region with 1 in the drooping shoulder region.
I just want to take a moment to make everyone realize that this is being recorded.
But the zombie
Well,
remains
I love it.
standing.
for the record, the zombie is the chieftain, and he does have 3 dicks.
Smokeen, will you take any additional actions?
No, I'm done.
All right. It rolls around to Tila.
The fuck am I supposed to do with this one-legged dick monster?
You just walk away.
Your taunt thing does more damage than your short sword, and is more likely to hit.
Oh, mocking.
Yeah.
Gotta mock him. You got some things to mock at this point.
Ugh. Jesus. That's mock the asshole.
Throw your
I
sword
mean,
at him. Like, just hurl it.
just hurl it at
Hurl
him.
your sword at him. It's a good idea. Oh wow.
Went up on that.
Damage.
So wait, I need to do a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Or you could just skip it.
It does more damage now.
Yeah, I know. I'd forgotten that. I'd stopped it for a bit until we got to the next level, and I forgot we did.
So I need to make a DC 15.
Yes.
The creature, if you can hear you, you must pass a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have a disadvantage. Okay, all right. The zombie And this is vicious mockery. All right. Tila turns to the half-bodied, tri-dicked zombie. What do you yell at the zombie, Tila?
You've got more dicks than you are useful.
The zombie limp turns his way to Tila and looks very, very hurt by what she said. And so is that 7 with the extra 1d4?
Yes. Otherwise, you could only roll up to 4.
All right. The zombie, looking very hurt, falls to its knees, then falls over and dies.
Wow.
That's what killed it.
Damn, that's harsh.
The tri-dick zombie is dead.
That was fucking brutal, Tila.
Had to be done.
It took us longer to kill that one zombie than it took Sean's character to kill 12.
Yeah, just pulled a Thanos, snapped his fingers, and boom.
Armin is spooked. I've never seen a zombie like that. I have
That's
never
All
seen a
right.
big
zombie
monstrosity.
Now that combat has ended,
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
and that you are in this hallway,
all the traps activate.
I've seen some shit in my time, but I've never seen a zombie that tough. Has anyone else?
No, I haven't.
I don't know. We had a few that came back.
That one was very sprightly.
That one
Did
came
it-
back
That one-
twice after the
did
dragons.
anybody actually take any damage?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Did we notice that it kept coming back after the dragon ended? But not after I did.
Is that something that your character notices?
Yes.
Oh, maybe
Give
you
me a
should
perception
verbalize
roll
it.
on that. Give me a perception roll on that.
Oh. Mm.
What?
Everyone or just the pikey?
We're gonna say just Pikey since she did the killing blow.
I don't think my character or Clay's character.
Well, you notice, Armin notices that something was wrong with the zombie.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
You're
No.
kind of like, you're not certain, but you're like, it didn't get back up after I killed it?
Yeah.
I would like to notice that it only got back up after, or only the ones that he hit got back up.
Yeah, can I do another investigate, maybe an check on it?
Sure.
Kind of got my cogs turning slowly again.
Yeah, all right. You notice there's something weird about this Warhammer. It seems that this time around, something came back to life after you specifically killed it.
And now I'm going to pause and think back on all of the things I've killed with my Warhammer. Okay, no. There you go.
Armin sees Dragon Man deep in thought, scratching his chin. Or
Looks kind of painful.
or whatever he's doing.
So I
He's
got
like,
a 2, but I'm going to look at the rest of you guys and say, what do you guys think about this? And I'm going to kind of like rattle off some of the things that I've killed. That accounts for the second roll, which the party bolstered my limited wisdom.
I was under the
Essentially,
impression you pondered for a bit, looked up, and said, "Banana."
Banana.
I like rock. Chicken good.
So you know.
All right, now that you have entered this portion of the corridor, you notice that alongside both sides of the corridors, deep in the shadows, there are human figures that appear to be floating above the floor. But as you have approached them, after killing all of the zombies, you actually notice that the figures that were seemingly suspended in air were actually withered corpses that were standing upright on a ledge about 2 feet above the floor.
Some more bodies fell to the ground.
Well, they're kind of They're standing upright, but they don't fall to the ground. They're just kind of there on the ledge.
You guys, I
And
think
you're
we got more
referring to
zombies.
the statues that we see drawn on the map, correct?
No, those were in the previous corridor. You guys didn't really inspect those before the zombies kind of animated. But you can always go back and inspect them again if you want. You've still got that one with the thing in the mouth.
Armin is still
Delete the door then, because we can't see that hallway.
What's that now?
We can't see the hallway.
Yeah.
You probably
No,
need to
hallway.
delete the door.
No, you guys haven't gone through that door.
So it's not the hallway we're in, but we.
The one that you came like the kind of L-shaped corridor that you're in.
You're talking about the animal head.
Yeah, the ones to the west. The ones we see on the map.
You mean the ones to the like to the west and south.
Yeah. All right.
Well, okay, so is this last one the one that had the eagle with the thing in its mouth?
I want to say it was that one. At the north end, on the west wall, is what appears to be the head of an eagle with its beak open. Something shines from within the eagle's mouth.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate it.
All right, give me an. What's the gray mean?
I don't know.
Oh,
because I accidentally rolled it with advantage. So 14 is the number it should be.
Oh, okay. All right. And you're just kind of investigating the eagle head itself?
Yeah, like everything about it.
Okay. You notice that there. Roll with advantage will dim the one that isn't. Oh, I see. I gotcha. You notice that the jaw of the eagle is kind of separate from the rest of the eagle statue, but you don't quite know what to make of that. And the golden bracelet still rests firmly on inside, like on the tongue inside the lower mouth of the statue.
Okay. Do I notice any buttons or depressions on it?
No buttons, no depressions. It just looks like the entire statue on the wall, and then it kind of slightly the lower side of the beak just kind of looks a little different from the rest of the statue.
Okay. Y'all may want to, stand back or be ready or something. I'm gonna pull on the beak and see what happens. The bottom section.
We're gonna get it real close and watch.
Yeah.
So you're going to kind of rattle the bottom of the beak.
I'm gonna pull it down.
Okay, give me a strength check on that. All right, you tug and you push and you shake, and it ever so slightly moves, but doesn't really. But it just gives you further indication that it has the capability of movement.
Okay, I'm gonna lift my feet up and just hang from it and see what happens.
What, all 96 pounds of you?
All right, all right, so you do that. Basically, nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
While she's doing that, I'm going to reach out and just grab the shiny thing and try to remove it from the mouth.
Okay, well,
Like while she's hanging on it.
as you move forward and grab the bracelet, the beak snaps shut instantly, and you are now pinned to the eagle statue.
Okay.
About D. Lose some fingers or something?
She let go as it snapped up real fast.
Oh shit. Well, I'm a strong dragon man. Should I try and help pry the jaws open?
I have a crowbar.
Yeah, you just keep one of those in your bag.
I was wrong. I don't have a crowbar.
I have 2 crowbars. So
Nobody
I'm
should
going
have
to
a
use
crowbar?
2 crowbars.
Okay, I dig in his bag for a crowbar.
Are they
Yeah,
are they bars made out of crows?
Yes. And you can keep that one.
Thank you.
Call it a gift.
Thank you, friend. I shove the crowbar into the bird mouth and try to pry it open.
Okay, give me a Give me a. I guess what would be the best check for that?
Strength or athletics?
Give me a strength check on it.
No, I had to go.
On your core sheet where it says strength on the very left, just click the word strength.
That's what I did.
Yeah. So that's what you got.
So as you fish the crowbar out of Silmorn's pack, you jam the crowbar in between the beak, or in between the two beaks, and you attempt to pry as hard as you can. But as you do it, the beak budges very little, and nothing is accomplished.
Is the crowbar stuck in there now?
No, the crowbar is not stuck. You just were unable to move the beak.
You didn't screw up that bad.
I think you're stuck, Silborn. It's good. It was good to know you.
But you're
See you
fucked.
later.
And this is why you don't just grab at the shiny things.
Whatever.
Can you use your spectral hammer? Can you summon your spectral hammer with your hand in its mouth?
I can summon any weapon I want.
How about a crowbar?
One-handers so that I've got the other one.
So you could crowbar
Giant
from the
spring.
inside. Well, is this like a Wonder Twin power? No, wait, like a Green Lantern ring?
I can't hear you at all, Sean.
Is this like a Green Lantern ring?
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but sure.
You don't know what a Green Lantern ring is?
No, he does
Okay.
not.
UC is not that great in.
Okay, you can't just summon something that's going to continue to grow.
No. It's particular weapons. Unless we consider Dragon Dick a weapon, and then Tila does a dance.
Oh yeah, can I pry it open with my dick?
Oh God.
Can I bone it open?
That all looks like.
Can you bone it open?
How are you gonna get your dick up there?
It's huge. I don't have to get it up anywhere. It's like already there.
I'm going to take Clay's other crowbar. I'm going to hand it to Dragon Man.
All right, so Silmorn's arm is stuck in the eagle beak. What's the next action?
I want to take the other crowbar out of Clay's bag, and I want to give it to the Dragon Man. And we're both going to try to do it at the same time.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Move out of the way.
Hopefully our combined strength is greater than my previous strength.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Okay. All right. As you both jam the crowbar into each side of the beak and pry downwards, you hear a mechanism within the eagle just break, just kind of snap and break, and the eagle jaw just drops open really hard.
We did it.
Good teamwork.
You know, we probably could have used Mage Hand and just pulled it out without it knowing.
It worked out fine.
Yeah, y'all wanted to go all gung ho in those.
Let's see
So
what the shiny is.
So as Silmorn has his hand freed from the eagle statue, he pulls out the shiny bracelet. This is the shiny bracelet.
Rock magic!
of course it is right.
Wondrous. Very rare.
Flesh to stone is an action. Oh shit, a curse.
All right, so do as you will with the bracelet of rock magic.
Okay. Cool. Can we remove the curse?
That might be.
It's not really a bad curse though.
We don't have any dwarves or stone giants. Or creatures
Well,
of flesh that are related.
And we're probably not going to try and turn any of them into stone anyway.
Yeah. Bracelet breaks if your attunement to it and a spell cast on you. Okay. All right. Well, Silmorn, what do you do with the bracelet?
I would like to try to slip it on with no one noticing that I've gotten it.
That is not gonna happen.
Okay. Well, I guess that would be a sleight of hand roll.
He just pried his hand out of. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
as
Because it works so well
as
when you
the
drop it.
commotion of Silmorn freeing his hand and attempting to very slyly slip on the bracelet, Smokey notices that he is trying to hide something from the rest of the party.
Lord, I wasn't ready for this.
Oh my god.
Say something a cop would say.
To a black person.
I would just.
There we are.
See, that's what I would just. Now I just tackle you. Okay, you know what? I'll do that. I will try and just snatch his arm away as he tries to put it on. Definitely catch him. I'm gonna catch him by the wrist.
Okay.
So what would that be?
I think against the natural one, you just do it.
Yeah, I think as he tries to do it, you're just like, hey, wait a second.
Look, I know that you half-types are very appealed by shiny things, and obviously your greed overcomes you since you just dove into the head of that eagle. But maybe we should do like everything else we do in this goddamn party and talk about it with each other. Though you two seem to be able to just go along and try and give orders to everyone.
Yeah, you've been taken because you know who's in charge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all don't get to just come into a party. You know what? Y'all want to have your own little party? Y'all can have your own little party because this is not working.
It
hasn't worked since the goddamn beginning when y'all decided we were going to do this in the first place.
Remember that
without consulting anyone.
As Smokeen is yelling at Silmorn.
Oh, there's no yelling.
Tearing his ass up.
Just ripping him a new one. Smokeen, roll a d20.
What's happening?
It's good. It's gonna be great.
Okay then.
Rolled a 3.
That might not be bad. That might be
Earthquake.
Good.
Please tell me 3 is our lucky roll tonight.
Least bad.
So as you're ripping Silmorn a new one, where is it at? You see a swarm of bats come around the corner and just fly westward and disappear.
Well, that was fucking weird.
I look at Smokey. Look, a distraction. And I grab Silmorn and walk around the corner.
I'm gonna.
That was your missed random encounter, by the
way. So 3 was our lucky roll.
Yay!
Those would have been more of those little sturgeons, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the elf that it looks like she woke the bats.
All right.
All right, guys, get it together.
Probably coming out of your dusty ears.
Is dusty ears a racist elf thing?
All right,
It is now.
You have entered the corridor from the secret door and defeated a whole ton of zombies, and now you have 3 pathways to explore. You've got your northern pathway, the one that was to the east, a little back, and then the one that's to the west that you just saw the bats fly down.
Armin's gonna ask, "Hey, is everyone healed up pretty good? No one needs a band-aid?"
Nope.
I feel pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have been very, very surprising at not taking any damage.
Just Sean fucking wreck shit.
Right.
I've used a good amount of my spells getting us out of some fucking shit too.
I am just fed up right now, and I'm gonna go wandering down this little east corridor just to see where it goes.
Okay.
You don't want to follow your animal friends?
Oh my god.
All right, Smokey, and as you come around the corner,
Somebody should have followed her.
But wait, elf girl.
as you peer down the corridor, a faint flickering light becomes visible. The light begins to move through the hallway away from you, sputtering and wavering just at the edge of your perception.
Will-o'-the-wisp.
Aurora
Also-
Borealis.
Numi, why are you calling me elf girl? We've traveled together for months now.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we know what side he's on. Shit.
I think maybe I've been cursed. My intelligence and wisdom are both 8.
Couldn't be possible.
If y'all decide to follow me, y'all can, but I'm just gonna keep walking.
I don't know what Armin doesn't know what to do. He's dumbfounded by this super
By me and
over the top walk off.
Did you at least say bye-bye?
I stood there with my mouth agape.
Bye-bye.
Like,
Why are you turning my character so extra? She's so extra now.
So, what?
I'm not doing it. You're doing it.
Wow.
Okay.
So you're
Is that
just gonna.
something I see?
someone should.
I'm
The
doing
will-
it cautious. I'm
Yeah.
being very
Okay. And
cautious.
as you come up, the bobbing light just continues to move away.
Would I be familiar, since I am used to traveling in the woods and swamps and things, would I be familiar with a will-o'-the-wisp? It seems like something I would know.
Is that actually what's ahead? Did you identify it as a will-o'-the-wisp?
That's what I think it is.
Well,
That's what you think it is. I mean,
being a Fae character, I would think that she would definitely know at least what a will-o'-the-wisp is. And your boyfriend just mooned the shit out of us. I don't know if anybody else saw that. Was anybody else paying attention?
no.
Wow.
His ass was just hanging out when he got up out of that chair. I was like, okay.
Okay. All right. So we'll say with fair assumption that since you're of the Fae and a ranger, you know what a will-o'-the-wisp is.
Okay, so now I need to find out what.
Oh man.
Armin's gonna say, "Hey, Tila, you go talk some nice things so the elf lady doesn't abandon us."
What? She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
She a
Obviously,
grown-ass
Tila is
woman.
not useful here. Hey, Dragon Man, can you go talk to elf lady? Make sure she's be our friend still.
I'll go try. I'll go catch up with her.
Okay.
I mean, hell, if I go talk to her, I might just leave with her.
Okay. If
I'll
you-
just go
when
drag
you
her.
go
I'll
over
just
there,
go
I'm
grab
gonna
her and
go
drag her back.
around I'm gonna follow you from a distance and peek around the corner and try to hear the conversation.
This is really
I'm
happening right now.
gonna pat you on the back and I'm gonna say, "What wrong, elf girl?"
Newbie, you know my name.
Oh my god, this is so high school.
What wrong?
Oh,
Did
shit.
you get hit in the head too many times?
Yeah, I think the hammer might be cursed. Maybe.
Have you been sucking on it?
I'm sorry.
I lick it sometimes when I'm feeling sad.
Oh, we need to get you a lollipop, Numi.
I bet Tila's got one.
I'm going back down the hallway. Tila wants nothing to do with this bullshit.
You just keep lollipops in your bag.
You know what? I pull out a licorice root for him. Try this.
I'm gonna grab it and roll on the ground and chew on it
Why?
like a cat.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Are we establishing that dragon men act like cats?
They do,
When scented with licorice.
Excellent.
especially with licorice. Yeah,
All
no, I'm
right.
looking at him like he's got cat eyes for sure.
All right, so what's going on? What are we doing, guys?
We're having to pick me up.
Okay, so I know these things usually lead people towards doom. So I'm going to be just moving forward since he's just playing with some catnip, apparently.
What?
Okay. All right. For serious, I'm gonna say, what do you see up ahead?
There's Will-o'-the-wisp. It's this little ball of light. It tries to lead travelers astray. It can do you some damage though. They're not something you really want to mess with by yourself. But it means there's something up ahead.
Well, do you think we ought to fall back with the rest of the group and maybe let them know what we found or what you've found?
I've dealt with plenty of these by myself.
Oh, wow.
Right now, those little assholes seem to have decided that they've just taken control of the group.
You mean the two newcomers?
Yeah, that's a way of saying it.
You mean the specifically the half-elf newcomer?
Yeah, I was about to say the cleric. He's fine. He's a little pinchable.
He's peeking around the corner watching this.
He's sweet enough. I don't mind him.
Armin, give me a stealth roll.
Excellent.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say we need a roll. No, he's.
Did I just lose audio?
No.
Okay.
You cut out for a second though.
I'm just waiting to see how your stealth.
Bad stealth.
All right.
Oh, no.
As you attempt to very lightly look around the corner,
Fall to the floor.
you lose your balance and you just fall over, just a clanking, crashing mess, bringing attention to Numagares and Smokeen ahead of you.
I'm okay.
I call
I'm fine.
Armin over.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Come here, Armin.
I'm coming. Am I coming?
I'm gonna heard the rattling of armor and come forward.
Oh wait, are you peeking around the corner too? This is actually...
Yeah. Because I was the armor game.
Oh.
Tila doesn't get paid enough for this shit.
Actually, at this point, I can't see where Tila is on the map. I'm assuming she's wandered off and died.
Oh, God. Everyone was so worried about me storming off dramatically.
We've abandoned our
Everyone slowly followed you, and I was like, nah, no, that ain't me.
See, that's what happens when you're the dramatic one.
Okay, I can see Selmorn at least.
Okay, everyone's on the side of each other.
So it's now going to be like a pair of hands come out of the darkness and drag Tila off into the depths of the dungeon.
Okay,
Kind of
I
thing.
asked
what they
Armin.
said, it might be a saving grace from all this drama.
Armin, have y'all ever been in a part of a group larger than just the two of you?
I was in the army.
Well, then you should be better at this.
I didn't say it was a good army.
We didn't win.
The will-o'-wisp appears at the eastern edge of the corridor and just starts blinking a green and white color.
Oh, that's pretty.
And it moves back northward.
Aurora Borealis.
So,
localized entirely within your kitchen.
Armin
At this
wants
time.
to spill some backstory.
Thank you.
On
I'll let y'all know that if we follow it, it's gonna lead us to something bad. So let's hash this out before we go and
stuff. Lead us
Well,
to something
so
bad.
don't follow
well, yeah,
it?
we're gonna follow it eventually. But right now,
What? So it's not dangerous
As long
if
as
you
we're clear,
decide when you're
As long
going
as
to
we're clear, we
follow.
are going to engage this trap. And I have no
yes, we are
problem
going to
leading the
engage
way
a trap. We're
to
not
get to
just
this
gonna.
trap. But when I was in the army, many people died. And that is why my brother is a fucked up individual now. So no, I'm
So
not
how'd
good
you
with
fall
group
in with that?
dynamics.
How'd you fall in with that asshole back there?
That's a good question. And Dan and I haven't really discussed it.
You don't really know? Well, that is how the way some parties work sometimes. But you should understand by being part of the army that you can't just enter a group and demand that everyone cow to your will.
I'm not demanding that the party cow to my will. I want everyone to be how he felt.
From
Okay.
from around the corner of the eastern corridor, you just hear very faintly, "Come, follow."
The ghost is.
I yell down. I yell down the hallway. Just a minute.
Not a minute. God damn it.
Lost my train of thought. What was happening? Was I explaining something?
I was telling you to be a better party member.
I am an excellent party member. I have saved no one.
You're fine. But if your buddy over there doesn't get his shit together, I'm gonna have to leave him behind. I don't want to see y'all get hurt.
You should just ignore him. He's
can't
obnoxious,
ignore
but
his-
he's an excellent fighter. That's what we need here.
Face looks fucked up.
His face looks fucked up. That's rude.
Yeah, cause
Why are you so
Alright.
rude to my friend that I don't remember how I knew?
see, that's a bad sign. How do you know he didn't do something evil to you? How do you know you're not under some evil spell?
I'm blessed by my god. I'm protected from such nonsense.
The will-o-wisp
You know,
comes
any of
back
us
around the corner and starts moving around in a circle.
I wave.
Okay,
it off.
I'm gonna take a shot at the will-o-the-wisp. Just
Wait,
gonna
let's
take a
talk
pot
to
shot.
You don't want to talk to it?
Oh, this will be fun. You can take a pot shot at it with your arrow, and I'm gonna take a pot shot at
There.
it with sacred flame at the same
Done
time.
on the water ledge earlier. Provoking oil.
All right. As the will-o-wisp angrily or annoyedly, frustratingly moves in a circle trying to get the party's attention, Smokeen, in the middle of her discussion with her party, turns around and just fires a shot off at the will-o-wisp or the will-o-wisp. Where'd you fire?
I also want to fire off a sacred.
The arrow strikes the will-o-wisp. Wait. You're doing that, okay. And does 9 whole damage to the will-o-wisp. The will-o-wisp takes the arrow and spins in place before kind of retreating around the corner. And I guess roll for initiative.
Being
Well,
as
I'm
myself
gonna-
and Tia are in that area, do you want us to roll as
You guys are not in it. Just Numagarez, Smokeen, and Armin.
Okay, I'm gonna say real quick to the people who are here. Okay, do we want to go after this or do we want to just retreat right now?
I know
handle it
nothing
later.
of this thing. I've never fought a willow of the wisp. I don't know what it
Will of
is.
the
I don't know
wisp.
how dangerous it is, but I'll fight it.
Is
It's
it big
a
enough
light
to?
that it's a light that leads you to something dangerous. To be kind of general about
No,
it.
it's not even something we have to fight. We could just walk away, or we could go.
No, it'll hurt you. It's bad.
Well, I'll fight it. But if we should retreat, get the party, I think that would be a safe bet as well. I'll cover our retreat.
I would definitely like to harvest some, at least of the dust or the like the glow stuff that it leaves behind for my giant eel kidney.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and start turn order. And the will-o-wisp,
Holy shit! He rolled a 27.
yeah. All right, so-
Comcasted.
oh, you've got Comcasted again. Nothing?
Shit.
Nothing? Test
Wait.
1, 2, 3?
Those dicks.
I hear you.
I don't hear them.
Yeah.
it cleared back up now. Just everything was super stuttery for a little bit. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. So at the beginning of the turn order, what do you guys see as far as to the eastern end of the corridor?
Like
I
me?
think,
Just the party that's right there.
I can
nothing
see
until
the
Tony has
will of.
crashed.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Well, all right. Well, the will-o-wisp
Is it
disappears.
is it gone, or is it just kind of hanging around? Because I can still see it.
You can still see it?
Uh
No, it's gone. No.
huh. My sister drew something, and the character that she drew was supposed to be blowing a bubble, and I said, "What's up with the shading on her mouth? Is that a beard?" She's blowing a bubble.
Oh.
All right. So
And her,
the will-o-wisp disappears from your view.
No more will-o-wisp.
Okay, let's go back and get the other two, and then
Combat
Fine.
ends.
Don't you?
I'll cover the retreat. Go, Dragon Man.
oh, Tila, there you are.
Yeah. It took you guys so long. What were you doing up there?
Oh, just talking. Oh, also, where'd you go?
Just ran off. Like, fuck you, I'm out.
right? He saw
My
me and then ran
computer
away.
has been skittering a lot.
So up this way, there's something called a will-o-wisp. It's a malevolent creature that's going to lead us towards danger. Do you want to go after it? There's probably some good shit up there.
Fuck no.
You want to just go down the other hallway?
Sure.
Onward.
Onward ho.
It's also 11:06.
Don't call her that.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else has to get up in the morning.
Me, but
I do, but not for another
let's do this small area.
Play it out a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm okay with
Let
that.
us know the area is small. Armin's gonna rush in.
Do you remember what happened with the water ledge?
Nope.
It was supposed to be 5 minutes.
Here's what I could tie rope. We could rope tie everyone together. Then I
Oh,
could
God.
rush in.
Why?
So
That's a terrible idea. What's it with you and tying ropes to things and then just diving in?
We're gonna call that plan Leroy Jenkins and leave it right the fuck off the table.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'd rather call it Plan Chain Gang.
Okay.
So
Alright. So we're all slowly walking down the hallway.
Yeah, you're all slowly walking west down the hallway. I'll move Jeff because it seems like he's a little preoccupied.
I found a tunnel.
I'm not preoccupied.
All right, as Armin approaches this.
Oh, I'm not preoccupied. My roll 20 froze.
Oh, I see. As you approach this extra hallway, at the end of the corridor is a small alcove holding a 3-foot tall stone pedestal on which rests a small silver coffer. 15 feet in front of the alcove, there is a single small step up in the stone floor. Inside the alcove, the floor is elevated an additional 2 feet. So just imagine 15 feet, step up, another 15 feet, another
Right here's
foot
the
up.
steps.
Yeah, basically, yeah, step and step right there.
I found treasure.
Of course you did. Jesus, what are you, a bloodhound?
We
It
should
really froze.
So I'm gonna after having a good moment with Smokeen about me not doing stupid things. I think that's what he got out of this. Okay. Does anyone have a plan that they can act on before I rush in?
Nope.
Nope, just go on.
Please,
go on.
anyone. Nope,
just-
go for it.
I was asking permission.
So you see a silver coffer at the end of a hallway, or at the end of a small alcove off the side of the hallway.
Yes, and I'm just gonna walk up to it,
Okay.
and
Jeff, what are you doing?
Oh, where are we at?
You missed
Oh,
it.
so we didn't go this way? Oh.
south.
Yeah, no, I really froze hard. I thought we were still up in that hallway
Oh,
too.
There you
yeah, no worries.
Okay.
And it's a silver coffer.
It's a silver
How big is
coffer. We'll say it's about
Drunk. Small chest? Or
You know, like a small chest.
what are we talking to me?
All right, but as you approach the silver coffer,
There we go.
as you approach the silver coffer, as you walk up to the second step of the alcove, the floor inside the alcove immediately sinks 10 feet.
Of course it does.
At the same time, the 15-foot slab on the north of the alcove,
Right there. Okay. The step.
rises up, pivoting along the southern edge. The northern side of the slab now seals the passage off to the north, while the southern side slopes downwards towards the alcove. So just imagine kind of, I guess, you've got a steep ramp on your side that cuts up high to the ceiling.
I'm
Those
separated
who
from
were
the party.
so nobody was on the slab when it pivoted. When the slab finishes moving, it locks into place so the floor remains steeply sloped and the passage north remains blocked.
I'm separated from the party.
You are now separated from the party.
Is the chest still in front of me?
Yes, yes. The chest is still in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You can still open it and let the lich loose.
As long as I'm stuck, I might as well investigate. So I open the chest.
That's your first question. You're like,
The chest appears to be locked.
Okay.
yeah, if you were more worried about your party, there was a lockpicker that could have helped you.
That's a good point. Okay, so it's locked. Can I put it in my bag?
So just remember, you are now 10 feet lower than you were, and the alcove, the 15-foot slab between you and the party is angled up. So there is no way that you're climbing out of here.
Is the angle touching the ceiling? Like we can't see daylight in between?
Correct. Yeah, it is just like you were just looking at a
It's
basically
tilted and slammed
dead
into
end.
the ceiling.
Basically, you're looking at a dead end now.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
lift the chest and see if there's a button or something under.
Please let this be Indiana Jones.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Is there a button underneath the chest?
He
Nope.
said he-
It is a silver chest, and moving it and shaking it and doing anything with it does nothing.
I want to look around and see if I can find some sort of release on this side.
Okay, give me an investigation roll. 10. All right, you notice that immediately as the northern end of, or at the northern end, or sorry, let me get my bearings straight. As the slope finishes touching the peak of the ceiling and it locks into place, you notice at the very base of the wall in a very kind of narrow little hole, you notice a mechanism of some kind.
Like, is it a button or a lever or?
We'll say it's kind of like it looks like a kind of a gear system.
Okay, and this is kind of when the floor was laying flat, it would have been underneath of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So stepping in the alcove activated it, so it kind of, the mechanism rolled it up.
Yeah. So it appears to be the gears that would have lifted it.
Correct.
All right. So to the party then, we found I found the mechanism that works this. We just need to find the way to release it. There must be a handle or a button or something.
This is happening. I've taken the crowbar and I'm trying to hammer it into the lock.
Okay. It does not. Any physical attempt at the box does nothing to it.
Should I try pulling on it with the mage hand?
Have you? So wait, what have you done? What have you done with the silver treasure box so far?
I picked it up.
Okay.
I've shaked it.
Okay. Okay.
And
Shooking
I've
it.
tried. I've looked underneath it.
Okay.
Have you
And
tried to open it?
Not yet. Oh, wait, no. I tried to open it.
Okay.
And I also tried to take my mace and hammer the crowbar into the lock.
Okay. All right. So you've done all that. All right. Enough. It has not opened yet.
Investigate the lock.
Okay.
Investigate. Oh my.
While he's investigating that, can I investigate the stone slabs that have separated the two of us?
Yeah.
What did I roll? 7.
7. Wow.
Piece
These
of
are
shit.
big. These are big stone slabs.
I rolled a 5 on my chest.
You rolled a 5 on the chest.
I got a box.
You got a box. You're very frustrated. It doesn't look like anything that you can possibly do to it would open the box.
Can we tell, like, is there any cross-section visible at the bottom of the floor, how thick it is?
Or how thick the stone slab is?
Yeah.
Yeah, did we see it sticking up or?
That's a good question.
That was kind of where I was going with my investigation check. I was trying to see how thick it was so I could know if we could pound through it with, like, hammer blows or something. I mean, because Clay's got his two-handed thing between the two of us.
So you noticed as the alcove sank and the stone, the first stone step rose, it didn't raise straight up to create a giant barrier. It kind of rotated on a hinge, so you know that at the top it is thinner than it is at the bottom.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean by that?
Like a triangle?
Yes, exactly, like a triangle.
Yeah, so it's like it's like this wedge that tipped up, and so there's.
All right, so it's thinner at the top.
Correct.
Hey, Nuna, give me a boost. I want to stand on your shoulders and bash at that thin spot up top.
All right.
All right, and while they're doing that, Armin, are you going to do anything else?
I'm gonna tie a rope around the chest. Bring it against the wall.
An excellent idea.
Give me. I want this to be a good one.
A persuasion check.
God.
And are we hearing him like banging things?
Yeah, you hear him kind of shaking and banging, and you just hear all kinds of noises, but you have no idea what's going on, really.
Oh God, guys, he's banging over there.
I've also not said a word while I've been over there.
Give me an athletics check on that, Sean. All right,
damn.
19. You tie the rope to it, and you kind of swing it around above your head like a cowboy, if you happen to know what that was. Exactly and you slam it. You slam it against the southern wall. The rope breaks free from the treasure chest. It doesn't come open, but the treasure chest lands back on the pedestal that it is on, and the top opens up.
I look at the chest.
Inside the coffer is a strange copper figurine, narrow, with fins, looking somewhat fish-like. Written on one side of the figurine are strange runes. On the slimmer end is a small arched square panel.
Small arch what?
Statue?
Square panel.
Square panel.
Is a square panel in the chest or on the
on the statue?
On the statue. So it's like a peg.
On the side of the figurine.
So it's like a peg.
So what's that?
Like a peg?
It's like a little square panel on the side of the figurine.
Okay. What is so?
I'm sorry. Written on the side of the figurine is strange runes, and then on the slimmer end of it, that is fish-like. So just kind of imagine a fish. There's a small arched square panel.
Okay. So I pick it up and I put it in my bag.
You're not going to investigate it?
I found treasure. No.
Mm.
I
Oh
wanna
my
investigate.
god.
I've got
No, fuck it, I found
at
it.
this point my character's bored because there's nothing else he can. So yeah, he's gonna investigate the runes and try to decipher what they.
Okay.
I don't know if he knows. In fact, I'm mostly certain he doesn't know them.
Okay. Well, you just okay. Give me an investigation roll. All right. You have the figurine in your hand, and you're turning it around, and you're looking at it, and you drop it.
I'm clumsy. That's not a impossible.
As you're
thing.
turning it and everything, you touch some of the beads on the square panel, and this causes a hollow inside of the kind of reveals a hollow inside of it, which has a wall of lighted like little lighted colors and everything. Just kind of like that square patch opened up, and there's like little lights in there.
Little lights inside.
Yeah.
Can I pull them out?
No, you can't, but you can touch them.
Are they baby will-o-wisps?
Immediately.
Okay, well, you touch them. All right, after you touch them, the figurine rises into the air and starts to fly around the little 10-foot enclosed space that you're in, hovering and all that kind of stuff. And if you try to reach out and touch it, it just kind of moves away from your hand. It attempts to go up to the square wedge, or not the square wedge, but the triangle wedge of the steep slope you're on, and it goes up to the top and it starts tapping against it. And the party on the other side hears the tapping with like increasing vigor, and then it stops and it turns around. It pauses for a minute, and then it falls to the ground and nothing happens.
Light still on?
It goes like completely dark.
Deactivate.
So I feel like, oh wait, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we were trying to bash the wall open.
You guys were trying to bash the wall open. All of a sudden, at the very top where you're trying to bash it, you hear very vigorous tapping. Like you think it's Armin being like, "Hey, let me out! Let me out!"
All right, so I'm standing on Numi's shoulders. I'm assuming the wall isn't moving a whole lot, not a difficult target to hit with a hammer.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
So I'm going to use the Great Weapon Master feat that adds 10 to my attack damage and just swing as hard as I can with my hammer.
Okay. Okay.
That's a thing you can do.
As you pull, wow. All right. As you pull your warhammer back, you smash it with a resonating sound into the top of the triangle block, and immediately a 5-foot section shatters open at the top of it, giving you
Nicely done.
letting you very easily see down the slope and see Armin standing there at the bottom of the 10-foot pit.
Hey guys.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, I found a fish statue. It had lights in it.
Not
Is
a
the fish
lot.
statue still flying around?
No, it deactivated and fell to the floor.
All right, and I'm pretty familiar with Armin, so I'm not even going to bat an eye at I found a fish statue. I'm going to toss him one end of a rope that I have, and then me and Numi I'm going to give Numi the other end and say, hey, let's pull him over.
All right, and with the two of you, you have with.
I want to tie the chest. I want to bring the chest with us, so I'm going to send the chest first. I also found
So you tie
chest.
so you tie the chest to the end of the rope, and you grab onto the rope.
Yes.
And then, with no effort whatsoever, both Silmorn and Numagares heft Armin easily over the enclosed wedge back into the hallway.
Sweet. What about the glowy thing? Well, I don't know about those. Just kidding.
Oh, fish statue. It turned on lights, flew around the room, and then tapped on the wall some. That was neat. And then it died.
Oh.
And also, this chest, I think it has some magical properties.
The silver coffer weighs about 15 pounds. And it is about... It looks like it has very, very good craftsmanship to it.
Me? Oh, sorry.
I'll strap it to my backpack. And
Okay.
I'm not really sure what to do with the fish statue. Anyone know anything about fish statues?
I know you've got one.
All right. Do we want to stop there for the night?
It's probably a good
Fish
stopping point.
statue to Alejandro.
Oh no. You just really want to be all up in Alejandro again.
I feel like he's an...
I feel like he might have been a blip on the radar. I think you want Alejandro as a pet.
No, he wants him as a mount.
I think that his scales or his his exoskeleton would make very good plate armor.
I don't disagree, but he is
Well,
friendly.
you go get it then.
If he turns on us, we will turn him into armor.
That's right.
Have you noticed that, like, we haven't gone down a single hallway without going, ooh, I found a different way.
Yeah.
Just by, like, beating our path through.
I've been trying to get us to go down, like, continue one way, but it's just not happening.
Every time we go down a hallway, we're like, hey, look, we found something.
We really lucked out when we fell through the floor in that. Obviously, the place has not been looted at all. Like, it's been untouched here for just fucking hundreds of years, so... Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Good
You
backtrack.
don't know that. What's the lifespan on a mermaid or a giant electric eel?
Magic can make
Well,
them
there
live
weren't any
forever.
bones or anything at the bottom of the lake, though, were there?
What if they survive off of water?
Well, I just mean, like, if other adventurers had come in here, there'd be, like, skeletons and shit laying around and, like, pieces of armor. We haven't found any signs that anyone has ever been here other than the crawdad and the mer chick.
Yeah,
Maybe-
not seeing any other signs of life.
Maybe it's just magic.
100 zombies that
Yeah, we
are
saw
men.
those zombies.
Oh, now the zombies, that's true. Okay, so that would be signs of possibly other adventures, but we didn't really investigate the corpses at all.
That's
We
because
don't know
they
if
If
they
were
were
it's
like...
ash.
zombies could be there forever.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true. Although eventually, I guess they would reach some sort of like Walking Dead, like half corpse laying in the grass kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where they're like rotted away, and they'd just be like, biters.
Yeah, but weren't they, like, sealed inside of something?
Were they in a jar? I don't know.
Maybe we
I'm
should
enjoying
double
this
check.
though. I'm enjoying finding the cool, wondrous artifacts. It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. You
Who
guys
is-
have found a few now.
Who has got the wondrous gloves again?
The bard.
I do.
Well, you're not gonna forget because you're like the record keeper.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Did you get the golden mask and the statues?
And don't forget the potion too.
I wrote down the potion. I didn't get the golden mask or the statues.
Yeah, it's 6 golden statues and 1 golden mask.
Oh, 6 golden statues.
Did the golden mask do anything, or was it just a?
Oh
golden
wait,
mask?
was that the 250 gold
Yes.
and then
Yes, that's that.
the 15 gold pieces? Never mind, I did get that.
Oh, okay,
I just didn't know there.
All right,
sweet. Well, that
Guys,
was very enjoyable.
you're still just getting started.
So when do we want to do this again?
Next week. What day is good
Oh,
for people?
bracelet,
You're
yeah.
not going back to work for like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, we picked up the bracelet.
Yeah, my next doctor's appointment is the 29th, and they said no more work until then, so.
Okay.
All right.
You want to do?
So, are you on paid leave?
Yeah.
Nice.
I would like to arrange for the people on this side of the country. Where are you guys at, Pikey and Clay? Aren't you in like Wisconsin or Michigan or something?
Washington.
Washington.
Like
State.
state? So you're on
Yes.
the opposite end of the country.
Yes.
Yeah, it's only 8:30 here.
No. Well, I would like to arrange a trip down to Columbus at some point here soon. Like, since Dee still has a couple more weeks before she has to go back to work.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'd like to do some pub crawling, see the town,
You should
That
do
could
that.
be fun. Yeah.
and then we can get
You
Clam
FaceTime us
Pikey in
drunk.
on it too.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, no,
flying
exactly. Like, you can be there. You don't have to be physically.
down. We'll Skype call you. guys.
I'll say.
Drunk
We'll all go
FaceTime.
to the pub together.
So Tuesdays or Thursdays?
Y'all already
sounds
have an
good,
idea
right?
what Columbus has to offer anyway.
Take it to the shroom.
Oh well, yeah.
Maybe
Sundays, Monday, or right now for me, basically Mondays and Thursdays are the best days.
What
Well,
about you, Sean?
Sundays are good too.
What about
Monday,
you,
Wednesday, no
Thursday?
good. So it sounds like Thursdays and Sundays are the days right now.
Thursdays
for
for
me.
me.
Let's do Thursday next week.
So,
Yeah, Thursday
so the
17th.
17th. Okay.
Oh, for the game.
That works.
Are we going to say 4:30? Sorry, 7:30, whatever.
Yeah. We'll do that. 4:30, 7:30.
All right.
Okay.
Just so I don't show up 15 minutes late again.
No worries. Yeah.
Excellent. I'm gonna kill the recording. Say bye bye
Okay.
to the internet
Hey,
real
hey.
quick.
Bye bye.
Well,